cash and raises the reason. Chalk it up to hunting season. True indeed, hitting bookie's first chance with the gambler's first glance. It's looking like a horror, not a romance. When he caps jockeys, he brings more fear than a Jabberwocky R.I.P. To the book that's coming sloppy and copy. Shout out to the chat, this is where it's at. Razor, bank on that.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy here, Razor Sharp Pigs, coming at you live for Thursday Night Football between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. And I brought the Sports Money Squad with me. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys know how we do it here on Thursday Night Football. We're going to drop our pregame bets. We're going to be giving out live play-by-play during the game. We're going to drop some live bets, and we're going to take a couple shots. Like I said, I brought the Sports Money Squad with me. I got the Pimp Slap play of the day. Ramon Scott is in the building. MMA Jeff, and I got Keith each and every stride. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you for joining us here for some Thursday Night Football. Mike and Pimp Slap play the day. How you doing, my friend?
Fired up and ready to battle these books, you guys. I'm excited for this big game here. I had to double check I was at the right place. It is Monday Night Football. But nonetheless, we're still going to do what we do, whether it be Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. You know the deal. Rain, sleet, or snow. These boys are good to go. Let's get some cash, fellas. Let's make this money tonight. Got to pay for them Christmas presents.
Let's go. It's the last show for us before the Christmas holidays. Of course, you got Ramon Scott. He's in the building. He's got a couple more shows. And he'll be live on Christmas, I'm sure, as well. Ramon is in the building tonight. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, Razor, I had to come here. We have the Packers on, so I thought I'd come in here and join the crew tonight. We got Lambeau Field. Look at this. It's a beautiful night. Look in the overhead here. I'm sure it's cold up there, but it looks like a great night for everybody knows you love to play in the cold. It's no problem. We've got Jeff here. They know what it's all about, so thanks for having me. And, man, it's going to be a fun night. Hopefully we can get something out of this and make some money. I know everybody's upset with a 14-point spread, and we got to figure out how we're going to go about it. So let's figure it out.
There's always a way to make money, and I brought the right squad with me to do exactly that. MMA Jeff is in the building. How you doing, my friend?
Fantastic. Looking forward to making some money tonight. That 14-point spread, as Ramona just mentioned, that's a little scary there, given you saw the Bills game yesterday. A lot of those big spreads didn't seem to work out so well for the favorites. But Dave Beckett, I see you in there. It is cold here today, but we have a little bit of snow coming down. That's about it. But I'm not in Green Bay. It looks cold in Green Bay. I got to say that. But, looking forward to cashing with you boys.
Shout out to MMA Jeff in the building. Keith, each and every stride, the newest creator on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, make sure you do so. Keith, each and every stride. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, Razor. Thank you for that intro. And yeah, I'm really pumped up for this Monday Night Football action. And it's, Jeff was just talking about it. It's actually the Packers are favored by the most points since 2012 on Monday Night Football. So it's a big line there. Maybe, a little wide, but we'll see about that. As far as us making money tonight, I have a bunch of player props. Actually got 4 player props that I put together. I'd love to talk about it with you guys. Half unit plays each. So ready to cash big with you guys tonight and the chat too.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Over on Kick, we got Guillermo Zertucci. We got Tam Tam Barbie. Gene Gives Gold in the building. Over on YouTube, we got Old E. What up, stupid? We got Crystal Craig in the house. Flea Mathis. We got Chris, Dave Beckett, DJ Hardy, AJ. Don't forget we are live on both YouTubes. We are live on Razor Sharp Picks and over on Sports Money. We are live also on Kick over on Razor Sharp Picks as well. So come on over, join the squad, and get that cash with us on all platforms. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and you guys know how we do it. Every time we get a new member, every time we get a gifted membership, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. Let's get to it. We got about 5 to 10 minutes until kickoff, so let's talk about how we're going to get paid. We have the Saints and Packers, the live line, right above us, as you can see. Line at 14. Total sitting at 43 and a half. If we take a look at the Action App Network betting public percentages, we got 58% of the bets, 63% of the money, all on the Packers. If we look at the total, 80% of the bets on the over, 82% of the money all on the over. Those are your betting percentages, so let's get to it. Green Bay Packers, I'll go first. There's not a whole lot of betting here for me. I lean towards the Saints plus the points. They're keeping these games close, and the Packers aren't blowing teams out. So for me, I made one bet early on Medicate Monday, and that was I took the Packers first half money line at minus 455. I parlayed it with the Green Bay Packers full game money line, as you can see right above us, minus 1,115. And I parlayed it with Jacobs anytime touchdown. I got it down to minus 134. So I just need the Packers to win the first half, the full game, and Jacobs to score a touchdown. That's the only bet I have made in this one. I do plan on making some live bets, but that's the only pregame bet for me. Mike, Chapter 1. How you getting paid, my friend?
Man, I haven't seen that much chalk since Santa Anita. But let's go. Let's see if we can find a way to make some cash here. I like it. We got to get creative. We've always talked about it at the onset here. Especially, here's a couple thoughts for you guys. And this is going to be the kind of preeminent driver for the plays that I made today. We got a big 7-0 spot to the under for the Packers when they're double-digit, non-division favorites. The inexperience of seeing this team on a regular basis reigns true. We got the New Orleans Saints are 0-8 versus non-divisional teams when the total's less than a 47. Just a bad spot for these Saints. And look, I gave this out on Pregame Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. over there at Sports Money. And I gave out the teaser. I teased in the Packers. I got them down to -8 with the under 50. Hear me out with this one here. We got Spencer Rattler, the number one target receiving and rushing for this New Orleans Saints. Alvin Kamara, and he's out of this game, right? This guy's done and gone. I just don't see how they're going to score. I don't know how they keep up with this thing. But I'll tell you what I did. I got a bevy of plays for you guys. As you know, it's only right that we get in here. I'll give you the teaser. I got a parlay. I got a same game parlay. Now, this one's not as nice as that 55-1 that was so beautiful earlier today. But I got Spencer Rattler to find a way to throw a passing touchdown. I've got Emmanuel Wilson over 17.5 rushing yards. I've got Brandon McManus over 1.5 field goals. Josh Jacobs touchdown. Josh Jacobs 90+ rushing yards and under 50 for the full game. That's 18-1. I did take Kendrick Miller. I've got Kendrick Miller over 12.5 carries for the game. Just simply a situation where, again, running back factors. This guy can do some things out there. He's TCU product that's used to some big lights. 9 and 10 carries the past 2 games. And, look, with this Kamara factor going on, I think it's just going to be a situation where the New Orleans Saints, they got to run this ball. They can't let Spencer Rattler go out there and make a bunch of stupid mistakes and short field position. So tick, tick, tick is what we do here. I'm on Christian Watson. I've got Christian Watson's longest reception over 18.5 yards. I know Jeff probably likes that one as well here, but the guy's number 1 or number 2 in the NFL when it comes to the lion's share target. averaging 21.4 yards per reception. It only makes sense to take him over 18.5. And then I did a 2-touchdown spot for you guys as well. You know the deal here. We've been firing on these things. Kind of fading against myself here. I went Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft's the target monster out there, the #1 red zone target threat for these Green Bay Packers. And I also went to Spencer Rattler. Why? Because I think this young man does find some trouble throwing that ball in there, and he's going to tuck it and run it, and that should be good enough. You know what? That 2-play touchdown parlay, beefy. It's 26-1. So we got an 18-1 same-game parlay. We got a 26-1 2-touchdown parlay. And we'll find tons of live bets to go along with that as well. I'm going to work on putting this same-game parlay in the chat, boys, but that's how I'm getting paid. That's how we're getting to business. Let's go.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe. Like, subscribe, please. That is what we ask for you from us today. Hit that like and subscribe button down below. You guys know how we do it. Keith's going to keep track. Once we get to 50 likes, we take a shot. Every 20 likes after that, we take another. Let's keep it going. Jeff, MMA, how you getting paid? Saints, Packers.
That looks like the players are jumping on the field here pretty quick. So I'll be quick here. Mike, I actually I did the complete opposite teaser. I think, as Razor had mentioned, Green Bay hasn't been blowing anybody out. So I took the 20 points with New Orleans and over 37.5, which correlates. I took Green Bay's team total over 28. Now that might push. I do see them getting 4 touchdowns here. I jumped in on Tucker Kraft for the first touchdown of the night at plus 1,100. I also jumped in on Josh Jacobs 2+ touchdowns at plus 165. I got that over at DraftKings. That's my action right now. I'm thinking of trying to jump in on the first half, but I didn't like the fact that it was -10. So those are my plays as of right now, and I'll keep it moving. So you guys got some time to put your plays out there.
Let's get it. Keith, each and every stride. How you getting paid?
Hell yeah. So, yeah, great breakdown, guys. Yeah, I have a few player props I like. I'm going to use, with Razor, I like the Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown. I know that this is, juice last time I looked at -300. So if you shop around, you could probably get a little better than that. But, you got to, I can't take that. So you got to use that as a parlay piece. So for me, I know Jacobs has been this guy, right? It's disappointing because I'm a huge Raider fan. And to see this guy even be a workhorse and over 1,000 rushing yards, and he's only 26, so Jacobs just keeps getting better and better. 6 touchdowns out of the last 7 games, so he's averaging 4.3 yards a carry. They're going to use him again a lot, so I like his anytime touchdown, but I like the Juwan Johnson, tight end for the Saints. I think that he's got a big look to get into the end zone. Now, it's actually plus 650 individually, but I'm going to parlay it with Jacobs, and I'm going to get 9-1, so Derek Carr's out, so you got Rattler, the backup is in. I think tight ends are going to play well tonight. I've got multiple ones in my props, so look for that Johnson touchdown. That would be cool if I can cash that one, 9-1. Especially with Kamara out, Saints have so many injuries. So for me, it makes sense that some of these other guys, these kind of role players, have to step up. So 9-1 with Jacobs and Juwan Johnson, TD parlay plus 900. I like the Jaden Reed over 43.5 receiving yards -110. Saints actually have trouble covering slot receivers. So that's a big thing that they've had trouble with, and they give up the 4th most receiving yards in the NFL. So I like Reed to be a dynamic, can actually rush it too, but this is actually going to be over 43.5 receiving yards for Reed, -110. And I do like the Tucker Kraft. I liked it so much I made a short on my YouTube video, show today, actually, my channel. So Tucker Kraft, anytime touchdown. I like the tight ends matchup here. I like Kraft does well at Lambeau Field. So he actually had 6 catches on November 28th. I think he's going to be a big factor. I like that anytime touchdown parlay plus 260 for Kraft. My player props are all half units. And then I did parlay Dobbs and Morneau here over their receiving yards. So Dobbs at over 38.5, Foster Morneau over 23.5 receiving yards. I got plus 264. I'm going to put this all in the chat, guys, but a lot of player props I like, and I'm going to look at some live spots. So let's go.
Let's go. We are 10 minutes away from kickoff. 10 minutes away. We got Ramon Scott, the star of the Sports Money program. You can find him 9 a.m. over on Sports Money, starting the day off over with Ramon Scott, the morning steam. Ramon, how you getting paid, Saints?
Yeah, we're going to be listening to Razor a lot, it feels like, with this big spread tonight, and the Packers probably in a position to roll these guys. I'm going to get to some plays here in just a second, but I do want to mention, I know we're going to watch some other sports. Joel Embiid just got ejected tonight. That'll affect the live betting for sure. Embiid throwing a fit over here with one of the with the lady official not having a good night. Joel Embiid's going to go to the locker room, and that'll change things a little bit here in that one. Hey, let's talk about. I just got 3 plays here tonight. I don't know. The Packers may be able to spread the wealth here. It feels like a little bit, and that has me worried. They're in a really good position here, especially with that running game. I like what you guys said. I like what Keith said about the situation with the touchdown with Moreau there as well. But I'm going to stick to the pack here and go with Watson. You mentioned, Mike, the long touchdown, the long reception there. I think I'm going to take Christian Watson over 59.5 yards at plus 130. I think Razor knows if anybody really hasn't on this team that's done so well this year, Watson has kind of been an underachiever. It feels like he's gone under in 9 of his 14 yardage receptions, but I've got him here stepping up here in this one. Certainly still ahead of Wicks on that chart. So Watson over 59.5 receiving yards. I've got Wicks over 17.5 yards receiving at minus 115. So you can see where I'm kind of heading with this. Look, we've seen Dobbs, obviously good, but if he was banged up or having, slow recovery here, they're all good to go. But I'm going to look for Love to spread it around here with these other guys a little bit. And I've got Rattler under 203.5 passing yards in this game. Packers do a great job making life miserable sometimes for quarterbacks, I think, with Rattler here and missing all the weapons tonight. I've got us a long one here. I'm going to try to stick around for the whole show. I don't know if everybody else is going to. Hopefully you guys in the chat will stick with us. I've got a blowout, Razor.
Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Blowout Packers. Hope they have to pass the sticks 21-0. That's what I'm looking for. I also have $1,000 if the Packers win tonight with my good friend Jeff Slaughter, owner of that Pub Sports Radio. We made a bet that the Packers wouldn't make the playoffs in the next 3 years. So if the Packers do make a W tonight, they will be heading to the playoffs. We are about 7 minutes now away from kickoff. We have gone around the horn. If you guys got any bets in the chat, drop them down below. Guillermo says he's looking for Packers defense to step up big tonight. Joseph Gomez, Watson, anytime touchdown. Saints team total under. Jordan Love over rushing yards. Green Bay team total over for Joseph Gomez. You guys got any bets? Drop them in the chat. Let us know. Big Scott, Emmanuel Wilson touchdown plus 550. Kraft plus 210. We got Donut Silks in the building. Don't forget, guys, we are live on both channels, Razor Sharp Picks and over on Sports Money. And, man, I think we have a first time. First time here before the kick-ass stream has even kicked off, before the game is kicked off. Keith, tell me how many likes we have, my friend.
Oh, man, we're starting early here, so we got do a little number crunching here. Wow, some great support for everybody right here. So let's add these numbers up right now. And holy crap, we're actually at 64 likes already between both.
Let's go.
So everybody's fired up like us. So that's some big support, and we all love that. Thank you so much.
64 likes. You guys know how we do it. We get to 50, we take a shot. Every 20 likes, we take another shot. Every time we get a gifted membership, every time we get a new member, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. Once we get to 70, we'll take another one. Cheers, everybody in the chat. Let's have a night. Happy holidays to everybody. Let's go.
Some of that right here, Razor.
Boys, along with the, Ramon talks about Embiid being bounced out of this game. Let me add this one to the equation as well. Kucherov has gotten knocked out of the Tampa Bay game. He went knee-to-knee contact with Matthew Tkachuk. The refs don't like that. They said it was an ugly play. They popped him out of there. And I did give out the Florida Panthers pregame situation where you're back-to-back spot with the same team, 15-3. What I did here is I took the live bet, Florida Panthers, plus 2.5 at plus 105 right now. No Kucherov for Tampa. Going to be a problem. That guy, obviously, point. There's a lot of guys that are productive on that side of the squad here, but it does show, the numbers showed me it was a Florida Panthers spot. Plus 2.5 is plus 105. They're down a key goal-scoring veteran on that Tampa Bay squad. I'm not mad at anybody that wants to sprinkle that plus 450 as well. Get yourself a couple of those dollars in your hands as well. So, plus live bet. First, we haven't even gotten going with football. We got a live bet, plus 2.5, Florida Panthers, plus 105 over there at DraftKings.
Not only that, Mikey, you got a second goal for the Buffalo Sabres. Tonight might be the night.
Tonight,
moments ago, to take a 2-0 lead here. We're ready for this football game, but we might be looking for some other options here tonight. But we'll roll with some of these. How about it? Can they snap this losing streak tonight? Looks like it. Was that sharp money? Mikey said on the show just a few moments ago, take the Sabres. So good job, Mikey. Let's see if
the money right there.
I don't know how many games we're trying to get them off this streak. I'm not going to mention it, but tonight looks like the night.
Also, our friend Joseph Gomez says it was Drummond, not Embiid. I see the tweet that says Joel Embiid has been ejected Monday, so I think it was Embiid.
Yeah, he was a big-time temper tantrum here for sure.
Also, Gerardo's got the Saints plus 14.5 at minus 120. What up, Gerardo? Lexicon! Total game over 42.5.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know. It feels like that kind of night. It's around the holidays. We're ready to build that bankroll right before the holiday here. And yeah, I did bet the over Canadians and Blue Jackets, over 6.5. So that looks pretty good right now. It's 3-1 Blue Jackets right now. A lot of time left. 13 minutes left in the second period. So, they still got to get it done. But they want me to cash out on my bet. I'm not going to cash out.
Being a local Buffalo guy and watching the Sabres on a regular basis, I jumped it on the Islanders plus 325. Spotted 2 goals. The Sabres struggle, as we all know. And
how many losses in a row?
13, I think it is.
Oh, I didn't know it was that high. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're
it was like 9 or something.
They're setting records, all right. But no, the Islanders.
10-3.
The Islanders are brutal as well, but I don't know. A couple of bucks on a plus 325 for against a shit team. I'll take that. Take a little sprinkle.
Yeah.
We are just a couple minutes away. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. We might have to do another recount here quick. We only had to get to 70. Keith, what's the recount?
Man, this is crazy. Let's see. Just doing a little number crunching here. Let's see. I can't believe this. If I'm accurate here with my math. Let's see. Yeah, we're looking at actually. Wow, we need to do a shot. We're doing a shot for 80. Is that what we're doing, Razor?
Every 20. So once we get to 70. Which we have reached. We have reached 70.
Just gonna say.
So it is shot time.
Nice.
We're actually at 79.
79.
79. So we're going to take a shot for 70, and once we get to 90, we will take another one. So don't forget to hit that like button down below. Like, and subscribe to both channels, and we appreciate it as always. Cheers! This is
Razor.
for like 70.
Razor, you bringing us to the bar for this one?
There you
Well, it's
Juliana?
the holidays. I wasn't going to make Juliana work tonight,
go.
but we can send her to work. Shout out to Juliana.
Oh, look at me here. Got the best seat in the house. Well, we all have the best seat in the house.
My name for the
We got
bartender.
Keith
didn't
trying to
even-
get back behind the bar, standing next to Juliana.
Yeah, I'm a bar back here. Here we go. Nice.
Yeah, you got.
My name's
Look at Ramon in there, catching the
I'm
shot
like
from
half. I'm
behind
like
there.
half bouncer here, guys.
Bartender
That's it.
Ramon, what was your suggestion for our bartender's name here?
Well, of course, for a gambling show was Bettina. Bettina.
That is a good one. Well, shout out to everybody in the chat. We are at kickoff. Packers start with the ball, and they're going to be at their own 37-yard line. I'm going to take another shot. Cheers to everybody. Happy holidays to everyone. Let's win some money.
Yeah, good return there.
Yes, very solid return. I thought he was gone for a second.
Jordan Love has won, what does that say, 8 out of his last 10 games?
That's a good groove right now for the Pack. Let's get out of this one without any damage and be good to go here.
Right. Yeah, it was cool seeing it. Was just like kind of like, that historic spread I was talking about with the Packers and everything here. But the number did go down to 14 at the end. I think it was 14 and a half before.
Yeah. 2nd and 5 for Green Bay.
I think some of the factors too with the flex options and the holidays, they've got some concerns with, some teams just couldn't, they're locked into Christmas or whatever. And obviously those teams are playing on Christmas because they played on the same early day last week to give them the proper rest here. So we're just kind of fenced in here and got to listen to Razor all night. But here's a stop by the Saints, a little tackle for loss here.
Yes, loss of about maybe a yard or two. There is a penalty on 3rd down. It was offsides.
Oh, yeah, he jumped. Yup. So what's that going to be, like a 3rd and 1 situation maybe,
But the bullshit part is, why didn't they give him a free play? Why did they blow the whistle?
Is that I think that's a new rule, right, that they had or something? With now they don't give the free play sometimes? I don't know. Weird.
Well, it depends. I think, it depends on, how close he is to the quarterback and all that stuff. But it looks like he was running back. I don't know. 3rd and 1, they hand it off, and they pick up the 1st down. Jacob.
Razor, the problem on that, I know we're probably a play removed, but when the right tackle jumps out of his stance and starts pointing, that's all a done deal. You just stay in your form. You run the play. That was the problem with the play getting stopped, the neutral zone infraction rather than offsides.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a rookie mistake. You got to stay there. We need that free play, a little free play action. We got 1st and 10 for Green Bay. They're on their own 49-yard line. They pitch it to Jacobs to the left, and he picks up about 6, maybe 7. It's going to be 2nd down and short.
Yeah, the Jacobs anytime touchdown was like minus 300. It was like kind of Henry style. It was crazy, that number.
That's what I was saying to Razor backstage. I was like, is it really minus 310? Am I doing something wrong here?
Wow. Y'all thought Saquon was good. Y'all never heard of Jacobs, huh?
Should have told my
like
GM
Jacobs,
that, yeah.
I like Jacobs at Bama. I thought he was a beast, and I was excited when he got I thought he was a good fit for the Raiders, but the Raiders are
full rebuild. Well, sort of the pretend
2nd and 3, they
rebuild.
pass to Jacobs at the 35. He goes down to the 33-yard line for a 1st down, Green Bay. I think it's time, gentlemen. I think it's time. It is time
Oh, yeah?
For the cheese.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he's going
might
cheese
not
head.
work. The cheese head is on, gentlemen. It is
Oh,
Full
look.
cheese
time.
head. He's full cheese.
Oh,
It
nice.
is
It looks perfect.
cheesehead time. It is cheesehead time. Hit the like button down below if you guys haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe to both channels. Get to both channels. Mike, Sports Money, and crew, they're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to get to 8. Hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And another catch by Kraft. That is a first down, Green Bay.
Hey, I know everybody loves last-second NBA players taking off for the night. Jamal Murray is going to sit out tonight's game against the Phoenix Suns. Just in here right now, Murray out tonight for the Nuggets, and we're seeing a move here right now.
Yeah, what's the line? Yeah.
To 4.5 or so here. Nuggets have taken the action here all day, it feels like. So maybe the Sharps actually knew that coming in.
Oh, okay. Good
We
point.
got 1st and 10 for Jacobs. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. And he goes out about the 3-yard line. Maybe the 2. It's going to be 1st and goal.
This scripted drive looking good, Razor. Wow.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
March
we need
right
those
down.
Jacobs. Let's get
First
this
touchdown.
Jacobs touchdown early and often. Let's
Yeah.
get him in here quick.
I agree. Let's just get it done with.
Man,
Exactly.
I thought he was going to stay in bounds here.
Oh, he could have. I see it now.
Yeah, stiffed
Oh, yeah,
arm the hell
it was
out of
almost
him.
like maybe his momentum. He threw his momentum when he pushed the guy a little bit. But yeah, I thought
Yeah, he kind of lost his footing a little bit.
his
Yeah.
right foot there, I think, when he made that misstep.
Here we
But
go.
no problem.
1st and goal.
No, he's getting in
They
now.
hand it off. And he's down to the half-yard line.
Oh, it's a good Kraft opportunity here, boys. Let's get the
Oh,
Kraft
okay.
in there.
This is it, Mike. We'll get
Better
Jacobs
not.
eventually.
Plus
Give it to
1,100,
Jacobs.
first touchdown. Let's go, baby.
Oh, shit, Jeff.
Give it to fucking Jacobs, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. Razor's like, we'll deal with Kraft later.
Yeah, we'll get Kraft the next touchdown.
No, I need him to get the first one.
I can't believe how close he was
Jacobs the
there.
rest.
Oh, that's your first touchdown score.
Yeah, plus 1,100.
Oh, shit. 2nd and goal. Packers, they pitch it to Wicks, and he loses 2 yards.
What a dick. He's setting up Kraft.
Bad move.
He's setting up Kraft.
Yep, let's
But
go,
these
baby.
touchdown vultures here.
What a horrible
Set him
fucking
up.
play. What
Yeah,
a
bad
horrible
play call.
fucking play.
Bad play call.
Oh, my God. Horrible play call. We got 3rd and goal now. And Jacobs is out of it. There's no way he scores this time.
Give it to the big man.
3rd and goal. Back to pass. Jacobs. Wicks. Touchdown. Packers.
Oh, Wicks?
Scumbag.
So he gets it after all that. Yeah, Wicks.
Damn.
Wicks with a 2-yard touchdown.
Oh, good. I finally got it loaded here. Of course, after the drive's over, I had to get it on my phone. It kept crashing. I got it now.
That was a bizarre contact there. The Saints player fell down, left Wicks wide open there.
Wide open.
Oh, that was so close to the Jacobs one, too. Damn, half yard. He'll get it.
Right next to Kraft. If it makes you feel any better, Jeff.
I need this.
It's only a sprinkle. It's all good. I need Jacobs to get 2 touchdowns in this game, though. So
Okay. I wonder what the Wicks' first touchdown was. That must have been a big price.
Don't look now. The Flyers are on the comeback trail. 4-3 on this Penguins team. Man, that over. Woo!
yeah, that was set at 5.5, wasn't it? No, that was 6.5.
I think 6.5. Yeah, but it was I think it was juiced to the under, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so too.
I took the Blackhawks. They're up 1-0. There's a little added extra board for you. We got this Predators spot. I gave that out there on Pre-Game. You can catch that show Monday to Friday. Guess who cashes in the first quarter? Boost, baby. Over 1.5 threes again. It's our man. Let's go. Cash it, baby.
Press a button.
Press it.
Let's go. Hell yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Oh,
Hey, Razor, I'm keeping an eye on these likes too. I mean, you guys are incredible out there. So what are we doing? Every 20, you said? That's it.
Every 20 likes. Like, should I feel offended? My wife just came in and laughed at me. She looked at me and she just laughed at me. I think because I'm wearing the cheese. I don't know. Should I feel offended?
that depends. Are your
Seems,
pants
seems
down
like
or
that
up?
seems like that would be a usual thing around the house there, Razor.
It looks really,
That's,
it looks perfect on
the
screen.
first time you said something right, Jeff. Man, shout out to
What do you got
everybody in the chat. We got some spammers. Let's get rid of those guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. Shout out to Nasty Nate in the building as well. We got Cheech in the house. What up, Cheech? Appreciate you all for joining us. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And you guys know how we do it. We got to get to 90 likes for shot time. Or
Oh, we got that,
if
actually.
someone gifts a
We got 90.
membership or becomes a member, we take a shot. We got to get to 90. Keith, we got 90?
Yeah, 94.
94 likes, and the Packers
That's it.
have only had the ball one time.
And we've
Game
already
is
done
just
3
getting
shots.
started, and we are at 90 likes. You know what time it is. It's time to head to
Oh, nice.
the bar. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe, share the video, and let's have a night. 90 likes. Once we get to 110, we'll take another one.
Let's go.
And Ramon, now you can tell people you've been to my bar. Look at you.
Yeah, and look, I'm back here and watching that. I was glad that Wicks there, Razor, because everybody is ready to jump off of Wicks a little bit there about 3 weeks ago. He wasn't really cutting the zone there, I think, but I'm glad he found the end zone. I mean, obviously, I'm riding with him a little bit here tonight, but good job, Wicks. Look, the Packers have a multitude of options on offense. I think that's for sure.
Yeah, Wicks has been shit in the bed, to keep it 100 with you. He hasn't scored that many touchdowns at all. He's only got 4 touchdowns this year. He hasn't scored since Houston. And that was week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was week 7. That was the last time he scored a touchdown. But to tell you the truth, Ramon, he's not getting that many receptions. He's getting the targets, but sometimes just making easy catches that should be easy, and he's dropping them.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yeah. They were hitting on him pretty good. Definitely, especially I want to say about 3 weeks ago, remember, he was having a rough time out there, but I don't think you should get away from him. He's definitely, when you've got guys like Dobbs and Watson, I think that helps a guy like Wicks. So that's why I'm kind of rolling. Like I said, I've got him going under in 9 of 14 games this year on the yardage prop, but I'm rolling with him here.
Yeah, I mean, he's very dynamic, kind of young player. I mean, from like fantasy football perspective, people were really going for that guy Wicks. But then, the last few weeks didn't do anything. But that must have been a big price on the first touchdown for him.
Joey Harb in the building. What up, Joey?
25-1 on first TD.
Oh, wow. Good price.
We got Trans Canada says, who's a better horse handicapper, Razor or Keith? Keith is way better. Keith.
I don't know about that. I mean, my man's cashing, pick 5s on a Monday at Mahoning and everything. But yeah, I mean, I think as a collective force, me and Razor, we've had shows on his show where basically we've crushed it many times. So if we could join forces to bet the horses, watch out.
Yeah, whenever we're on the same horse, you better watch the fuck out. I'll tell you that. We had a nice day at Mahoney Valley. We did have to cancel today's show, unfortunately, as we only had 1 track racing today. If you tuned in to Racing with Razor, I did have my bets in the chat We had a nice day. We ended the day with a bang, cashing a trifecta. It paid about $600.
Damn.
So it was nice to end the day at the
I think they
Valley.
got dollar minimums there, right, Razor?
Yeah, they got dollar pick fives, but
Yeah, I
they only
like
have
that.
one pick five, and that's to start the first 5 races.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a lot of tough weather at some of these racetracks tonight at these harness tracks. So a lot of weather impacting them, but they're still going. They're still racing.
Yeah, Saints are moving across midfield here. A little bit of a drive here for sure.
Oh, it's good.
At third down, it was 3rd and 7. And looks like we're gonna have a punt. 4th down.
Yeah. I mean, that would be really a crazy move if you went for it. I don't know. It's a tough call. Would you go for it?
No, not 3rd
Not
and
this
7.
not this early in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know, when you're playing spoiler.
Right, and you're on the good side of the field.
Yeah, you're in nowhere land here. What are you going to do, right? We're going for
this
it.
might be a go for it.
I would go.
They are going for it. Great
Yeah,
call by
I would go.
Keith.
I'm going. Here we go. 4th and 7. And now they
4th
jump.
and 7.
and now-
They call timeout. There's a
No,
flag.
it's a
Oh,
false
there's a
start, I
flag.
think. Oh,
There's
they
a
just
flag,
shot
and the
themselves
refs
in the
are
foot.
huddled up.
Offsides.
Watch your mouth. False start. False
This
start.
Saints
Back
coach
them
is
up,
crazy.
baby.
Back
Any more
'em up.
comments like that, Keith, you will be kicked off the show, just to let you know.
Have you ever seen the Saints coach? He's wild. He's a wild man.
4th and 12 now. Now they are going to have to punt.
Yeah, that'll change the plans here
Yeah.
for sure.
Probably save them. Yeah.
So shout out to everybody in the chat. We're drinking some Bush Light tonight. Bush Light tonight.
Oh, nice.
Well, in all fairness, that was a win-win. You either win to get yourself, 4th and 2, or you get yourself pushed back a little bit for the punt. So that was a smart move by the Saints. Regardless, they got the penalty.
It was a weird to do a false start though. You try to draw them
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, right.
Offsides. Maybe he didn't know the game plan. Like, hey, we're gonna say hut
Oh.
hut like 8 times, and he went for it on the 6th time. He didn't get it. He didn't get the email.
It was a good punt. Yeah.
He didn't
And then there's
check
going to
his
be a
spam.
penalty, too.
Yeah,
Wow,
good
how do you
punt,
guys-
fair catch. There's a flag holding on the return team, so it's gonna back them up a little.
How do you guys feel about this Netflix hosting the Christmas games here after the debacle on the last one? There's going to be a shitload of people watching.
Wait,
Chris.
that wasn't a debacle in the NFL though.
No, the boxing. But it was a debacle on Netflix hosting.
Yeah,
A
but
shitload
don't
of
you think you got to think though? A lot more people tuned into that than they're gonna watch the football game.
I also think that it is quite possible. While that was a one-off event and the production quality was obviously terrible, I mean, we couldn't hear who we had at Vander Holyfield. It wasn't working out. We had the interview, it just wasn't great, right? But I think here you have probably more established people who work the production. So I do think they will avoid some of those. I can't prove it or not, but that's what I think will happen.
Yeah, well, they said they were going to try to do something to revamp their system, and it's also tests because they're doing you've got the wrestling coming here, and then obviously they want to start doing live sports production. So I would imagine they're going to work some kinks out. But to your point, yeah, the NFL's got to have a better production crew than the boxing.
And it looks like they've also dialed it back a little bit on their promise not to have they started running a commercial or two on the red zone side by side. And they said, the fans weren't really reacting well to that. Well, and the NFL's kind of saying, you know what, we're still going to maybe go with those side by side commercials for now on red zone.
The real question is, how about these teams turn around playing from Saturday? Now they play right away on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think Ramon was hitting on that there in the pregame there, right? You said how many days rest do they have?
Yeah, you notice it's the same 4 teams.
Yeah.
The matchups are different because you can't really. I guess they could have put them a little bit deeper in there, but then someone else would still have to play the Sunday. It wouldn't have worked out, right? So they had to do it that way. This is, I guess, I'm not a true, but the shortest Christmas shopping season in quite some time with how the days worked out and everything. So,
God bless them. That means we didn't have to hear
not that it would have made much of a difference, but I could have seen. I would have almost rather preferred the game at 4:30 and then 8:30, as opposed to 1 and 4:30.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be at a family member's house for that game, and they have Netflix. I canned it a while back, so I'm glad it worked out for me.
I shit canned them after that boxing event because they wouldn't give me a $5 credit. I was like, you guys have been jacking me for years. You can't give me a $5 credit. They told me no, and I was like, yeah, cancel me. And they did.
I'm trying to think of what holiday you would watch more sports. Would it be Thanksgiving or Christmas? And I got to think Thanksgiving, right? Because Christmas, you got to spend time opening presents and things like that. Thanksgiving, you really just eat food, and that's pretty much it.
I would agree with that.
Around, yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see how many people tune in because I heard Netflix was the boxing was one of the biggest events ever, according to Jake Paul. So I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I don't expect that many people to be tuning in. I mean, I'll be tuning in. All us degenerates will be tuning in.
Yeah, you're damn right.
We also have to keep in mind they got the competition with the NBA, right? Don't they have? I mean, their staggered starts with the NBA all day on Christmas. That's kind of the unofficial start to the NFL or the NBA season is that Christmas breakdown. So it'll be interesting to see how does the audience divide. Personally, I'll be watching the NFL, not the NBA, but to each his own.
Well, the NBA's, I mean, it's got some decent matchups. You got the Sixers, Celtics, Lakers, Warriors, Nuggets, Suns. But then again, it's the NBA. Who knows who's going to play? Embiid might not play. Tatum might not play. Right. Curry might not play. LeBron, fuck it. Take a day off. You're sick. You got a cough.
Perfect day to be off, right? Yeah.
Well, I saw Kelly V in the chat and Mike's show. We know LeBron plays Christmas. That's his favorite day of the season, pretty much.
That is true. Packers get the first down. Barely. It was 3rd and 1. It was a handoff or a direct snap to Kraft.
Oh, okay.
And he picks up the first down.
That's crazy.
They'll fix us. Back in the day, NBA was a Christmas must-watch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was like NBC, exactly.
NFL said, screw you. We're just going to put our game.
Yeah, my papa was a golf fan. He always had the golf channel on. I had to tell him, yo, we're going to have to change this golf channel shit. It's football day. Josh Jacobs with a catch and another first down. Green Bay.
Speaking of golf, shout out to Charlie Woods, first hole in one.
Oh, is Charlie watching?
Oh.
Oh, he's watching.
First hole in one.
I just sent Charlie the link. He might be coming on. I just sent him the link.
He's probably gaming right now.
I tweeted out, I said, how is this guy, Charlie Woods? We thought his dad was pretty cool. We thought his dad was a pretty good golfer until his life spiraled out of control and all that. This kid, Charlie Woods, man, he's 15 years old. He's like 10 times cooler than his dad already. He gave it the Jordan shrug when he made that hole in one. It went in.
Yep.
I do that all the time. I hit a hole in one. What? I did what? Huh?
Yeah, the difference, Razor, you're doing it with the fucking cheesehead.
It does look. If you look at the kid, I would take a chance. If they put some odds on it, I don't know. What do you think it is? What's his odds to make the PGA Tour? It seems like it pretty good eventually, right? I mean, his dad obviously has coached him to mimic his swing practically, right? He's got good size. He's 15 years old. I gotta think this guy's got a big time chance to. I don't know if that's even going out on a limb, but
sounds like a Tiger Woods situation, being that young and being on the tour.
Ramon, that's probably minus him to make the PGA is minus 500,000. I'd put it at. He could swing like Charles Barkley. His dad is Tiger Woods. He is gonna make the PGA.
Well, there is it. You just don't. It's not like bringing your guy onto a team. You've got to earn your tour card. I mean, it's not like
you got to go through the Q school and all that.
He's gonna blow him away though in that school.
He looks just terrific out there.
He did.
Boy, 15. I mean, he's
our guy Cheech says he only watches the NBA if he has action on it or if it's the playoffs. Our friend Guillermo Zertucci said Tiger's still the GOAT.
Yeah, he just had another back surgery and he's trying to make another comeback, I saw. So, good luck to Tiger. I actually saw him when he was literally like a teenager at the Buick Open, the Buick Classic in Westchester County. So I went there years ago and it was like a mob following him. It was crazy. And he was like in his teens then, late teens. It was a Nike deal and everything. Yeah.
Mike and I went to the PGA Championship when it was in Rochester back, 2018 or something like that. And he had the mob following him like he always does. And we waited for quite some time. We're like, Tiger always goes right. He's always blowing it right. So we were standing on the right-hand side. Go figure, he fucking blows it left. Remember that?
We were like a hole and a half ahead trying to find the spot where he would miss to the right. And he goes left.
We're like 300 yards, 350 out, right where perfect spot. He went out the complete opposite left side, exactly where we were standing though. We were in the right spot, just wrong side.
Okay. Name of the day, the cornerback for the Saints, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Literally cool.
What the fuck?
I think his grades have been pretty good. I know he missed some time, but hey, could we have an upset tonight? Number 1 ranked Tennessee. They're only up by 5 against Middle. 7 minutes to go in the game. I think they could probably win it. I mean, they're a huge favorite here. They're probably not going to cover those 25 points tonight, but
wow,
maybe a little bit of an upset.
I'm just going to ask you that. It was 25, Ramon? That's wild.
Mm-hmm. I think it went off at 27 here, so a good job by Middle. Tennessee hasn't been able to get off just yet in their game against Middle tonight.
Does Mike literally have a green screen?
There it is. It's exposed. You actually put it up now, Razor. It's awesome.
We don't see it on the air. I think it does give you a little bit better, tighten it. Like I can see the little light above my head. If I put a green screen actually behind me rather than the virtual, I think that would go.
You have like a what is that? A red Christmas stocking behind you?
Oh, that's
it's
my
fucking stocking, Razor. Settle down. All right.
No, I'm talking about Jeff.
Jeff has that. He has that been sticking out of his head there for a few weeks on the show.
Yeah,
it's only on the green screen.
I've got a light bulb.
Is that what you asked for Santa?
Great idea. Where's that?
How does mine look, Razor? Not bad, right?
Oh, yours is perfect. I don't know where you got that green screen from.
I know. I mean, my good friend sent me a link and hooked me up. It was on sale, and it's still on sale. So I was thinking about getting another one. Maybe I'll send it to a couple of these guys. Yeah,
it's only $17. You can get yourself a green screen and be like, Mike, look, you can't even see him back there.
Or you can go to the fabric store and get one for about $3.
Yeah, that's the right move, Ramon. That is the right move.
Or you could go buy a giant.
It looks good, Mike. There you go.
Probably going to fall on me one day.
JW says, "Isn't that an Indian headdress?" It's like one horn off the devil's ears there. I don't know.
That's not a knife. That's my favorite Danism. I don't know what made me think that. How about the Sixers are up 77-67 on them lowly Spurs?
Yeah, they got rid of the they got rid of the guy that dragged you down, and they're playing well here.
Man, the Magic were 18.5s, and I took them at 10.5. I just couldn't get back to it, and now they're just down 3 points, and it's a plus 7.5. So let's see if we can get that.
Yeah, Boston,
nice.
Down every game, and they'll win. They'll win. Just talk about covering the spread. They pretty much cover. They don't. They cover. They don't. They're home. They're away. They cover. They don't. It's a pattern here of really easy to hit these. It
I
feels
need
like.
some defense in that game. Gambler's first glance was under 215. I posted that in the pregame show over on Sports Money. Under.
Seeing a great
Man.
picture here of a poster right now. Remember on the play where Jacobs Razor ran down. He stiff-armed Honey Badger there when he went out of bounds. What a great! They're showing a picture on X. He's really giving it.
Okay.
Right in his grip, right in his face mask.
Man, it would have been so much better if he got in the end zone, though. I'll tell you that.
Hopefully soon enough here, Razor. Exactly. I bet this. I bet this over the Canadians game and this hockey game here. 3-3 end of the second period. So I'm over 6.5. So my bet's looking beautiful right there. Somebody's got to break this.
Yeah, that's gonna cash.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
the over 8.5 right now is juiced to minus 149. So you're looking real good.
Yeah. So the thing was, these teams came out of. I think one was on the road. They both scored. Scored a lot of goals. It was a 5-4. I think both teams scored the last game. So I just figured ride the hot hand here.
Hey, I'll show you one right now. If you guys take a look at the odds board, San Jose and Vancouver are taking some sure steam here right now because all the 5.5s are starting to pop up here with the Sharks and Vancouver. They're about 20 minutes away from dropping the puck, but we're seeing 5.5s now. 5.5 juice to the over, but those 6 unders are disappearing rapidly here in that one. I'm not sure it's the right move. Mikey was on it though, so we'll see. But you called it, Mike, and this total's moving lower here. San Jose and Vancouver.
I parlayed Dallas in the under 6 as well. That was a plus 208. That's going to be a 9-10. I popped that in the chat for you guys. Bets, and bets. The Nashville Predators are up 1-0. The Blackhawks are tied. The Sabres scored again. The Sabres are up 3-0 right now. Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo.
Got the end of the first quarter, 7-0. Green Bay has the lead and the ball. Live line right now. It's closed, but it was 18.5.
Wow.
18.5 and 40.5. Live line right now. I'm going to crack open another beer. Keith, we got to get to 110 likes.
Well, let's check it out, Razor. You guys have shown a lot of love here in the chat, watching us here in the community. So let's crunch some numbers here. So, yeah, remember, just hit that like button between Razor Sharp Picks, Sports Money, both streaming on YouTube. And Razor is also streaming on Kick. So let's count some likes. Thank you for the support for everybody.
Hit that like button down below. We are live on Sports Money YouTube, Razor Sharp Picks YouTube, and over on Razor Sharp Picks Kick. Hit that like button down below, share the video, and subscribe.
We're 1 like away. Already. So hit that like button. 1 like away. We got 109 likes.
Razor, get in there. Come on. Scumbag.
I was supposed to hit like on Sports Money too?
Oh.
I'm waiting for my hoodie over here.
Shit, I got to get over to Razor Sharp Picks and get it. Hang on.
Oh, wait, your hoodie's still in transit? I thought that was last week.
Oh, and we got it. We got well over it now. Thank you, everybody. We got over this. We got 112 now. So let's go.
There we go. 112. Once we get to 120. Wait. 110. We got to get to 130 likes. Well, shout out to Sports Money with the gift membership on YouTube. So we now get to take a double.
I like the Razor coming in here with a little zap. It's got a little zap music on there. If you guys know what that is.
Yes.
Cheers. Juliana.
Right back to the bar for
tip jar is
going to
be full. Yeah.
Sports Money.
Wondering if this place has a kitchen. I would know.
Yeah, I mean a late night appetizer or something. Exactly.
Pop some
Right
wings
through that door behind you. Right behind that door.
I mean, I could get behind. I could get on the grill if you need me to. Exactly. I'm behind the bar anyway, right?
Oh, we can set 4th and 1. And the Packers got it. It's gonna be first down.
I'm just kind of
Shut up,
starting
you
to search,
crazy
Razor. I
man.
mean, I know that the Packers are going to be in charge here, and look, I know Jacobs can have a big night. I'm starting to kind of look for Emmanuel Wilson. I know he's pretty much disappeared off the depth chart a little bit, but someone's going to have to come in after Jacobs does his damage and this game is over. But maybe they're not going to offer anything, at least where I'm looking right now on Wilson. I mean, I know I don't even know if he made it on the field last week, but I would imagine he might get some work here if this Packer lead gets out there. I know it's early. It's not looking at halftime, but
I mean, the
especially
Saints could
because
hold
the
them for a
Packers have
field
a
goal or
big game
something.
next week. They got the Vikings.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
So definitely.
No, I did look at the Jacobs rush attempts. It was so juiced. I mean, it was a high number too. I forget the number, but it was that looks like really good money right now.
Hey, speaking of good money, boys, one more time we strike again, fading the team that played the Lions the following week. That was the Bills. They got the win, but they didn't cover the spread. 14 points, too many points out there. Big, easy W. And we got another week ahead. You know, I'm pulling some things up here because I believe there's another team that snuck under the radar of a spot we have to look at fading. Let me do some.
Oh, okay, I want to hear this. Yeah, exactly.
Keith, while Mike's pulling that up, I did take Jacobs rushing attempts over 20.5 was the number it was set at DraftKings. He's got 8 right now.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, he can still get there. Yep.
Good
I'm
bet.
concerned
Yeah.
about it hasn't been totally smooth sailing yet for the Pack. I don't think
Right.
they're feeling threatened here at this point,
I
though.
mean, even if they get a field goal here, they're still going to run it after that for a lot.
It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Packers, and they're leaving the offense on the field.
Wow. Let's see what they're on. Yeah. I got it over here.
4th and 2.
What
Love
would you
is
do?
in
Try to draw 'em
shotgun.
offside? Wow.
Back the pass. He
That's
looks left. He throws left. It's caught by Kraft. He's at the 20 to 15. First
Get in there!
down, Packers.
I need that touchdown so bad. That'd be awesome.
Let's go.
I was literally made a YouTube short on it today too. That would be awesome if I cashed it.
That was too easy, really, when you think about it, right?
Look how wide
it's
open Love
wide
is. Wait till
open.
you see the replay.
Holy crap.
Did you see the defensive player, Razor? He looked like something had gone haywire on the Madden.
Yeah, exactly. Saints, if that's going to be the defense, they're screwed.
He had to worry Watson had kind of gotten away, and no one came in. It wasn't that man's fault, but you see he had to go chase Watson down. So it was just, what can you say? Another good call by the Packers.
It's going to be Jacobs.
1st and 10.
Running. Here we go. Come on, here we go.
The 5.
First down, Jacobs.
He's down to the 2 again.
Oh.
Give it
Jacobs,
to Kraft.
1st and goal.
Give it to Kraft.
Come on,
There's
Jacobs.
a lot of options right now, Mike. This is good.
Come on, Jacobs.
Yeah, let's go Jacobs.
I'll take either or right now. Yeah.
He's down
Let's go,
to the 2
Jacobs.
again.
He's in.
1st and goal. They hand it off to Jacobs. Touchdown!
Yeah.
There it is.
We needed it.
Let's go!
All right.
All right. Check the
I'm so
box.
glad we got that out of the way. Yeah.
Now we just need the Packers to hold the win in the first half in the full game, and we cash her.
Very creative bet by you, Razor. Very good. No, I thought that was a great look.
Mike came out with the comment, there's more chalk than a kindergarten classroom or something like that.
Oh, it was Santa Anita. I couldn't even see the
That's what it was.
Yeah. But if you've seen it like in MMA, Jeff, like if you can crush that kind of bet like that, though, that's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah.
Why not?
Absolutely.
They're giving it to me. Yeah, right. They're giving it to me.
That's how you take a minus 1,015 and you bring it down to a minus 130. That's how you do that.
I had one of those yesterday. I was laughing with Jeff. I had, I think it was the Lions, the Bills, and the Bengals, I think it was. And it got down to like all 3 of them on the money line was like a minus 130. We were laughing. I said, that's really fucking square. But What are you going to do? You're double-digit favorites for a reason.
Yeah, there was a lot of articles about this spread. It was just, you rarely see that, right, on Monday Night Football. And then I was saying in my intro that first time since 2012, the Packers have had this, they're this big of a favorite on Monday Night Football.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
I can't see the Saints getting shut out. I mean, I can't. I've clearly seen them do nothing. But that first drive, they at least had some signs of life.
Well,
but,
Jeff, don't blame the Saints just yet. They're going to get the ball here for the second time.
Oh, yeah,
They get the ball at halftime too, actually.
Yeah.
I remember.
At this rate, they're going to finish the first half with 2 drives because they'll just hold they'll hold the Saints here, and the Packers will get it off and probably take another 8 minutes off the clock. Time of possession so far 15-3.
Yeah, I mean, if they're down by only like a touchdown at halftime, I mean, you never know. They get the ball at half too. I'm not saying they got no shot at all, but I'm saying they got to prove something offensively here.
Well, like I said, that first drive, they were moving. I mean,
right, and then just stalled. And then, what do you think? I mean,
that was the scripted plays, though. Yeah. That was the scripted plays.
Well, I know all those fantasy owners here. I think we're in the semifinal week. He's putting all.
I got eliminated. I'm pissed.
Yeah, anybody of you facing Josh Jacobs tonight, and your season's on the line. Good night.
The Jacobs 2 touchdowns like plus 500.
Guillermo said, "We're watching football. Let's leave Santa Anita out of this."
I got to go back there. I went one time. It was so beautiful years ago. Beautiful setback.
San Gabriel Mountains back there.
I went there. I heard they had like the best infield at the best track, and I went, and the infield was closed. The infield was closed. What a fucking joke of a track. What a joke of a track. On the biggest day, it was Breeders' Cup, and they closed the infield. What a Delaware Park would never do something like that.
You got to have the infield probably for I'm trying to remember that one. Do you remember the one? And was it that one? Remember they had the horses loading up one year in the middle in the infield. I don't know if it was that one, but one time, because I it seemed to make sense with Delaware not being the biggest of the tracks, but that was a while ago, right? So
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you?
They have the largest grandstands at Delaware Park compared to some of the other.
We got plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Okay, well, the Breeders' Cup is supposed to be, and obviously if you put it there, it's there for a reason. But
they're just going to alternate between California and Kentucky.
Yeah,
I think
just
for
the
now.
weather-wise, really, you can't.
Right. I think it's probably going to go back to. I mean, I would think Churchill or Keeneland probably after California.
But Delaware at Delaware Park, I mean, they definitely have a lot of fucking seats.
Nice.
But it's Breeders' Cup. I don't know if they'd be able to hold that.
Yeah, when I went to Churchill 2 years ago for the Derby. It was massive. I've never been to a sporting event so packed in my life. So I was in the infield, but I had bleacher seats. It was a good deal. I got a great deal on it. We were directly in the sun, but we saw the turf racing right there.
Guillermo says there's 3 G2s and a G1 on Thursday.
Okay. Might have to create a little video for that one.
You got Santa Anita coming back.
Oh, yeah. We got Boxer Day at Santa Anita. Got the Kentucky Derby champion coming back, Mystic Dan, to Santa Anita.
All right, Keith, this is your drive for Foster Moreau here, I think. I know that.
Yeah,
I heard
his yards, actually. I kind of wish I bet his touchdown, but Ramon, I bet his over yards here. So
No, he might get some action here, I'm thinking. This is the drive. Let's hope they don't go through, with all due respect to Razor, let's try to get some game going here. But I would expect this is a drive. I got to figure Moreau can get some action. Let's see how we go, Razor.
Johnson, maybe? Yeah, the tight ends got to get involved. This quarterback last week against Washington, he did okay. I mean, he took care of the ball. Rattler, right? Yeah, Rattler. And he didn't turn the ball over. He threw for over 100 yards. the percentage wasn't really there, but he took care of the football. So far, they got to generate some kind of offense, though.
We got 3rd and 16 for the Saints. They throw an 8-yard pass. It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah.
So you know what before though, that frustrated me, that false start. I would have just went for it on 4th and 7 before, but now they're screwed. Now you got to punt it here.
I'm not surprised. My fear about the teaser with the under was not so much the Saints scoring. It was Spencer Rattler throwing bad plays there that create short field positions, and Green Bay just runs the thing off the map. So
totally nailed it right there, Mike. Yep.
Derek B, I made some money on your Commanders, my guy. Yeah,
Okay.
I got him +4. I got him on the money line. I also faded the Bills. Took some New England. I also had New England on the money line, but that did not cash.
What'd you think of that? I mean, in the beginning when it was like 7-0 for a while, I was like, this is craziest game right here. And then obviously the Bills took them over.
I mean, New England, I had New England on the show, on my show that day. Yeah. They always give them a heart, whatever reason, right?
That was a good effort by New England, I thought.
We were intersecting, Ramon. We had the fact that the Bills had just played the Lions the week before, and we have Josh Allen is 1-9 against the spread as a double-digit favorite. It was like, man, this is too good to be true. And sure enough, come through there and
spread.
Oh, yeah. Montreal's got this goal, Armia here.
Yeah.
With seconds left in the game.
Hell yeah.
4-3 Habs might get this one tonight as a dog here on the road over Columbus, and a 7th goal, obviously. But Montreal that might get out of here with this one.
Oh, and that's my bet here too. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Magic. Right, Razor? Ripping her open, baby. Let's go.
Oh, it seems like you do well with the Magic there, Mike. You bet him a couple of times. You've cashed with him.
No Tatum tonight. Come on. What are we talking about here?
It wouldn't have mattered if Tatum was in or not.
Oh, what do you mean? What are you talking about? There's no change if Tatum doesn't
it's like
stop.
Top.
I had the Magic as a premium pick tonight, long before that injury news came out.
Let's go, Ramon.
Mikey gave him on his show.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no, it's a great call. I get it, but you can't say that there's no change because Tatum's not playing.
Fuck Tatum. You know what? This would be a game, though, if Tatum was playing, he would go off. Because it's somewhat inconsequential. But 11-2 are the Magic at home, man. Love the Magic at home.
Wow.
And if anything, the line did not, like I said, on a game like this, you wonder if the Sharps know, because that thing, it went off at 9. I mean, what did it go up to? 9.5 or maybe 10? I don't even know what time.
10.5 was the number I got.
Okay.
10.5, and then it went from 10.5 back to 10s and 9.5. So I think I caught the peak on that thing.
Yeah, Boston has plenty of, they're great, man. Come on, they don't need Tatum to beat these guys by double digits. But no, we know Orlando's been a moneymaker this year, and even with these top players out, you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff and the depth of this team a little bit. There's no doubt it doesn't feel fluky right now. This team over 500 and winning all their home games, and they're young, untested, unproven. But hey, fill our pockets.
Hell yeah, guys. I just want to say I cashed the Canadians and Blue Jackets over 6.5 minus 105. So I put a full unit on that one on bet stamp. So I'm going to take a shot for that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Press a button.
I could only bet it. I couldn't recommend it. I only bet it over there, and I think I actually took it down to 6 goals at like minus $1.55 or something, because I've seen this team before, man. It's always over with the Canadians and the Blue Jackets.
Ramon, I think it was like 2 weeks ago that you had talked about the Blue Jackets and their overrun. And then I was looking at some numbers today.
Jordan Love to Kraft. He's at the 30, goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Jesus.
Kraft's having a touchdown.
Holy Kraft, have yourself a day, my friend.
Now, you're right, Mike. Those two teams, I mean, you got to be thinking over, and when they play each other, it feels like an over. So, Kraft, that big yardage there, and these Saints, man,
he does really good at Lambeau, Ramon. It's crazy. I looked at the game. I look at a lot of game logs when I handicap, and I like to see like if these players do well at home and things like that. So last game he had 6 catches on 7 targets. He had over 70 yards. So the game before that against the Niners, he had a touchdown. So does well at Lambeau.
1st and 10. Wilson.
Yeah, not only that,
Wilson
he's
with
probably
the
coming coming off his worst game there in a month or two. And 63 yards tonight here for Kraft, smashing it.
Wow. Wish I had the yards. I got the touchdown though. Let's go.
Wilson with a pickup of 7.
A Kraft joke there. I was trying to think of a Kraft, like a mac and cheese or something.
Oh yeah.
It's all hands on deck.
You got the cheese razor.
All right, I'm moving on. I'm live betting again here. I took Boston. I don't think I gave it out.
Watson down to the 6.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Watson here.
Taking Boston minus 125, boys. Boston minus 125.
Oh, okay.
That's the official live spot.
What's the score right now, Mike? You
1-1.
Oh, okay.
Third period.
Cool.
Yeah, we know he wasn't talking Celtics because it's the Magic leading here by 6 in the 4th.
You know what, Ramon? If and I know you do, but if you heard pre-gaming, this was a spot I said, can the Magic win outright? When I give those margins, and we got a 10.5 point game, and we got an 11.5 point average. That means the team has a potential to be an outright winner. And not surprised.
One game, Mikey, one game I gave out on my service today. North Dakota State laying the points against Bakersfield. It's halftime here, 51-18. I might even put a W in the column here.
Let's go.
51-18. The Roadrunners are roadkill here at this point.
Me.
Mike, how about what do you think about the newest Philadelphia Philly, Luzardo?
Oh, yeah? Jesus Luzardo. They need some help in the fucking pitching staff. That's always their kryptonite. Is that they need, they can have 3-4 guys, but it seems like when the big guns have to come out, they find a way not to get there. I love it, man. Let's go. Let's bring Luzardo in. I like what they got lined up from a batting perspective to begin with. So all we're doing is increasing the bullpen. I wish they made a couple more batting moves, but listen, I guess, these top guys don't want to be 7 in the order. So give me some Luzardo. I think that's a great move, man. That's a great pickup.
They also just picked up Joe Ross from the Brewers.
Nah, he should make a difference.
Oh, God, Joe Ross. I mean, how old is Joe Ross?
Joe Ross,
36.
He's only 31.
Shot or less at Ross.
Yeah, it's like convenient Dollar Tree right there. But, sometimes these GMs have to get really creative. I know you guys are not Met guys at all, but Stearns, he's done very well with like getting these kind of projects. I'm in the wrong show here because I love the Soto deal, obviously. So that's it.
Soto, that guy was just playing softball and he popped up. What a fucking bum.
They're like, yeah, see, it's hard to play softball. And I was thinking, man, every time I play softball, I'm banging home runs like I'm fucking Barry.
See, I'm better at hardball, baseball than softball. I just couldn't translate it to it for some reason. It's weird.
My brother Jeff and I have a cousin who used to play some minor league ball, and we would get back together way back when we were kids, and dude would throw the hard ball around, and that fucking thing came in whizzing. You could hear the wind blowing around the sides of it. And
play the hot corner. I played the hot corner in high school, third base. I alternated. I was kind of a backup, but I made the roster every year. It was comes in so quick, man. And that was high school. Imagine majors.
I'm an old Rick softball player, played my whole life, and I was played on, I don't have much power, but I usually get on base pretty much. Here comes Reed, not yet. Okay.
Here we go.
I can get on base pretty much every time.
Oh, touchdown, Brooks. They hand it off.
Oh boy, I hope it works.
Are you
Look, we're
serious?
going to see the backups here, Jeff, soon.
Yeah, I know.
That was the look. The
We'll get some
backup.
carries
Hey,
here, one more
That's
drive.
why we needed
maybe.
that Jacobs touchdown early and quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, Razor.
You know, Ramon.
I'm trying to look, Razor. I might be forced to go with. Well, look, Brooks got the touchdown. I was talking about Wilson, so maybe you have a better handle on your team than I do. I'm going to stop looking for some Wilson. If Brooks just crashed in, he's obviously the guy they're going to end up going to. It feels like in the second half. Maybe we can look to Brooks here a little bit. What do you think, Razor? He's the man to carry the ball in the second half, or can I get some Wilson here? I don't know yet. I'm going to look at the stats.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. Yeah.
Also, the Sabres are up 5-0, boys. 5-0.
I saw
Hooray,
it.
Buffalo.
Break them up.
It's a coming out party. It's
Are the Islanders that fucking bad?
It was just a bad spot, I think. It's 5-1 now. It was just a bad.
Oh, okay.
The Islanders came off that last game, and the Sabres trying to go into the holiday break with some magic happening on their side. That was just a weird schedule spot, I thought.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I'm with
Ramona-
you, Ramon. I think
Ramona,
Wilson. I thought Wilson would get more.
Yeah, that was Brooks's first carry. Wilson is 2 for 9. I think I'd wait till half. I guess I don't know. I'm just still looking for prices here a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna see the backups here, unfortunately.
Oh man, this is the. Have you guys ever made $1,000 this easy? This is fucking cake work. Holy shit!
You know what's crazy, Razor, is I think I was actually in the chat or something when this bet was going down with the Packers not making the playoff. What a! I mean, that was like gifted 1,000, and great work though by you though. So, well, it's not over yet, but let's cash it tonight.
Ramon, I was going to say the Green Bay team total over 28 looks solid, but like you said, you got the backups going in there. I mean, gonna hopefully get one more here to at least get us to 28, and then maybe kick a couple of field goals in the second half. But if the Saints continue to do absolutely nothing, now to your point, they've only had the ball a handful of times, but I think Green Bay probably going to be close to 9.5 or 10 in the second half, minus 9.5 or 10.
They were showing my man Brooks there on screen they showed him Oceanside, California. He's from El Camino High School. I'm definitely familiar with Brooks, certainly in his high school career, but great job for him to get that score right there.
Yeah, that's a great point, Razor. Then I know you follow the high school sports, and then somebody like that, like a backup, could really excel on the Packers tonight, just because given the talent and the score right now.
Well, like I said, maybe I was thinking of
That big catch across the middle by the Saints, though.
that's your man.
Yes, I needed that for the receiving yards. So here we go. That was a lot right there. Let's see, that was a big one right there. I think it was 12 yards at least. It got to be more than that.
Tennessee did end up closing out middle. They didn't cover by any chance there, and they did win by 18 points still to keep going at number 1. Tennessee wins tonight.
That was a big first down. Was it the first down of the game there?
Yeah, they looked like a NFL team finally. Exactly.
I'll tell you what, I was looking at Seattle. I was inclined to take Seattle against Washington. Plus 12.5. Seems like a lot of fucking points.
Oh.
12.5. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. We'll see. It starts at 10.
2nd and 6. They hand it off. They pick up about 2. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Saints. Hey, if you're a Saints fan, do you think those people are still watching the game?
Some of them, those guys that wear the face paint shit are. Those guys that dress up in the costumes, they're still watching. By the time getting ready, you're still watching. But
they have a great fan base, but we remember, I'm old enough to remember, they're the ones that started, when you see fans with bags over their heads, they were the original.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right, Ramon. That's right.
They were the Aints, and they'd put the bags over their head at the game. That was when they were having some woes, even winning a game a couple years. I think they won 3 games over 2 seasons, and that was, I'm sure, a good 30 years ago now, maybe more. But no, you don't doubt this fan base, right?
No, it was Sean Payton and Drew Brees that injected life into that fan base, right? Because they were borderline nobodies, obviously, like you said, the Aints. And then the hype was there was an issue with Drew Brees' arm, I think is what the question was. And Sean Payton said, that's okay. I talked to him. I'm good with him. I'm going to bring him in. And they changed that franchise around.
No doubt about it. He was our guy. He was with the Chargers, Mike, when that happened. And he did get injured in a preseason game on a sack, and the Chargers were ready to, think that maybe it wasn't going to work out. Bad move. Great job. And, of course, the Saints did pay the price there a little bit, with their scandal and all. But, I'm liking this Moreau more and more. I'd be looking maybe I think Moreau's going to get some of this second half action because we're going to see a pretty fast clock, I think, in the second half, unless the Saints can come up with a score here. And I mean a touchdown.
Shout out the picks from Dave in the building. Rushia in the house. What's going on, fellas? Sir Mackey loves pie, says the Phillies have the gayest fan base.
I don't know.
Must be a Mets fan.
Is that where you mean happy?
He must be
the happiest fan base?
I would think there are some cities where there may be more. I just don't know if there's any. Oh, no. Are you serious?
Packers ball.
Oh, gosh.
This is what I was afraid of.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
The total lives until they start making bad plays. At least there's a long field in front of them. At least there's a long field. But there's still enough time, 3 minutes, the 2-minute warning, and 2 timeouts for Green Bay. They should be able to come. Let's get them a field goal here. Let's get a Green Bay field goal here to keep this thing alive.
They might hit their team total in the first half.
You know what's crazy, Razor, is I looked at the alternate spreads before this game, and they were like even juice, like, win by 25 or more. So it's in play big time right now.
The Rockets beat the Hornets tonight, cover the spread, 114-111. It stays under that inflated total. Rockets on the road.
Especially coming off that Toronto, that shit game they had against Toronto?
I love that hat, Razor. It looks perfect on screen, too. It looks like it's just like right on the field right there.
Oh, yeah. We had the stadium live in the end zone.
Yeah, touchdown celebration with that on your head. That's it.
The only thing that would look better is a sports money hoodie on that guy there,
Hey, I just wish I had one sent to me in the mail. It's in transit. I heard it's in transit.
Business standard. That's what I got.
I sent that video, the zippy shipping. They'll damage the package and come to the door and say, "Hey, if you're late sending the package, send it through Zippy, and they'll take the heat."
Listen,
hey,
it's important for everybody to know. Just because you click the economy shipping doesn't mean that's the only option. You call customer service. You tell them economy ultra slow. They'll knock another couple dollars off of that thing. You got it. That's an insider tip right there for everybody.
Did you say ultra slow?
Economy ultra slow. I'll knock another $2 off that. You just got to call the customer service team.
That's like a senior discount for you, Mike, right there or something. That's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Come all the way back to tie the Sixers here. 98 all. Wemby's having a block party here tonight.
Oh, okay. Final. Ramon Morneau here is he got over his receiving yards in
I'm ready to go on him again, Keith, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, he's got 33 right now, Ramon. So I need Dobbs to get another 19 receiving yards. It's going to be challenging because I don't know how much the Packers are going to be passing, but you never know there.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe. We are live on Razor Sharp Picks YouTube. We are live on Sports Money YouTube. We are live on Razor Sharp Picks Kick. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If you guys could do us a favor, click that link. Head over to that chat. Hit the share button. Hit the follow button. hit the subscribe button. Hit the whatever button you can press it. We need all the support we can. We're trying to get to 1,100 followers over on Sports Money. So hit that subscribe button down below. We're trying to get to 7.8K subscribers over on Razor Sharp Picks. So hit that subscribe button down below. We also take a shot every time we get a new subscriber, every time we get a new member, every time we get a gifted member. We take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. So if you don't want to wait for likes, we got to get to 110. Hit that join button down below. Speaking of 110, how close are we, Keith? We might be there.
Oh, you know what, Razor? We're not close. We got there. We're 130 likes. So
Let's go.
that's 52.
Holy shit, 130. We got to take a double. We got to take a shot for 110. And we got to take a shot for 130.
130.
Wait, holy shit.
Yes,
That's a lot of
78,
fucking
52.
likes. Let's head.
I swear I didn't take my burners
the
out tonight. Let's head to
bar.
the bar.
Juliana, can we get some doubles? Pour some doubles around here, Juliana, if you could do us a
Double
favor.
up.
Thank you. Cheers to Juliana. We got to take a double, gentlemen. 130, 150. Cheers.
Let's go, Razor and everybody.
Oh, good try there. Watson back on the field. I saw him limping there before the last. I'd have to think that Watson's a candidate to get
a double. Cheers.
rest in the second half. Actually, the way he was limping around, he was
Yeah.
running hard there, but
He kind of caught a clip in the first quarter, it seemed like, and there was some sideline reporting on him there. Couldn't hear it, but it looked like he was kind of limping around a little bit. So
yeah, that's what I
you're
saw.
right.
So I was surprised he's back in there, but again, I'm thinking they're empty the bench here. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do it.
Juliana, my friend Jeff, he went to the bathroom. If you could pour him a double, he owes a double. If you could just pour him a shot, yeah, thank you. I got you, Jeff. You're good to
I got
go.
some late night appetizers for you guys here. Exactly.
That one's on remote. That one's on Razor's tab.
That one's
Let me show you a
Juliana.
trick.
Put that on my tab, Juliana. Put that on my tab.
Yeah. This is hilarious.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button down below in this fucking boring ass game. It's a blowout. Packers 21-0. Things you hate to see. You hate to see this shit. Man, what a fucking game. What a fucking game.
You know, it's crazy, Razor. I agree. I mean, I looked also at the Saints total, team total under. I thought that was, I didn't bet it, but I mean, look at that now. I mean, imagine somebody hammering that. That's wild.
Yeah, Packers team total was, I think, what, 28, 27 and a half, 28 and a half?
Yeah, Saints were like
Jeff
18
was
and a
looking
half.
at that, Jeff, weren't you?
What's that?
The Packers team total over.
Yeah, I snagged the team total over at 28.
28.
wow.
You were worried about that being a push.
Yeah, well, yeah. If they put the backups in and there's a couple of field, I'm hoping for one more here before the end of the half.
Yeah,
I
that
have
was
a
the
feeling-
reason I didn't bet the field goal kickers here. I was a little scared that there wouldn't be any field goals. And so far,
Right.
Saints haven't done shit.
I mean, they've probably gotten like 3 first downs the whole game, if that.
Well, even I don't know what the time of possession is, but to Ramon's point earlier, they only had the ball one time, and then I think they went 3 and out on that second drive, and
Yep.
so
And then they fumbled it. The chance they had, they fumbled it. Yep.
Yeah, that's a great call. If we take a look at the time of possession, we have 9:04 for the Saints, 18:59 for the Packers. So they doubled.
I'm surprised the Saints had the ball that as long as they have. That doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, that must be they must be counting commercials. That must be commercials in there.
Yeah, we might get a running clock here if this blowout continues, but the Packers punted, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Packers wanted to give them a shot. They didn't want everyone to turn off the TV.
Did you see Kelsey biting into this holiday treat here? You see this?
We call that cheese in Wisconsin, Keith.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Not
Oh, yeah.
only the state that's known for their cheese. I
That
should have
thing
known.
is good. Look how good. Look how excited he is to take a bite. And I told you guys we're gonna turn over the sticks. 21-0. You got to pass the sticks.
This may surprise you guys, but I'm an extra sharp guy. I like extra sharp cheddar.
Me too.
Me too.
Oh,
Me
okay.
too, Mo.
Yep, I'm an
I thought
extra
you liked
sharp
your
cheddar guy.
steam, the early steam. No, I'm just joking with
You
you.
know, I'll do some mild here if that's all that's offered, but
Extra,
I'm
extra,
trying.
that's good.
There's nothing better than going. Me and the family, we go to the beach every year. So we go to the beach and we hang out, and then we come home. Everybody showers, and then you're getting ready to hang out. Nice cheese, some crackers, some pepperoni, some mozzarella, man, some bologna. Man, it's a great time.
The question is, do you wear the hat while you're eating the cheese, Razor?
I can't say I take the cheese head on vacation. I can't say I do that.
It looked awesome.
Maybe next year. Maybe this year I will, just for you.
I appreciate it. I'll look at it as my Christmas gift since my RSP shirt got lost in the mail.
Hey, it's coming with the sports money hoodie. They're coming at the same time.
Oh,
It's
there you
coming
go.
tomorrow. I gotta go pick it up. Razor.
Oh, they don't even deliver. You got to pick it up. What kind of shit is that?
Wait, you live in the mountains?
Man, how far away is the post office? You got to go pick it up. They don't deliver.
It's about 60
I mean,
miles.
come on, Razor. When you're losing billions a year and you're gonna get rid of the postal service once the Doge committee takes over, we're gonna eliminate those rural routes. That's what somebody said in the chat.
Well, we don't eat every day. We don't eat every day on those postal routes here. I mean,
How often do they gotta deliver the bills?
I mean, you got Amazon. They go to every address. They make money. The postal service can't figure it out. We're gonna put Doge committee in charge, and they'll get it back on track.
I do gotta say, I see FedEx and Amazon about 6 times rolling around the neighborhood every day.
But they
Yeah.
can't go to your place? Is it?
Yeah, my wife
Yeah,
orders so much Amazon, I know the guy's name by heart. He comes every single day. It's crazy.
Yeah, when they say like combine your deliveries for less, less visits, I don't know. Sometimes I mix it up. I do both, I guess.
fuck no. I want to see that guy every day.
Yeah.
Come on out. You're driving by every day. You might as well stop in. Give me somebody to talk to in the afternoon.
Man,
Get some
Amazon,
interaction.
It's so convenient. I just ordered a present last night. I need a late night present. I had ordered it last night. It'll be here tomorrow morning.
Well, yeah, next day delivery. That's it.
Yeah, shout out to the Prime members.
Oh yeah, I'm paying for my Prime here, not
We
just
can do
for
Prime.
football, but for the delivery.
Yeah.
This live stream's not working for me on the betting app, so I'm a play behind you guys.
I ordered groceries though the other day, and the guy really, I had some specific items. If you don't get them, let's drop it. He texts me, and he's like, "Hey, they don't have the meat that you're looking for." So I was like, "Okay, hey, how about this meat?" He's like, "I couldn't find that either. How about this meat?" And he starts like recommending different meats, and I want to make some chicken fried steak, So I want the lower, the kind of the chopped, the steak that you put in like in the chicken fried steak, right? I didn't want to go any higher. You got to use like a cube steak. And I'm just like, no, just scratch it. I thought he was trying to sell me meat. He's like, how about this? He's like sending pictures. How about this meat? Or this? You really could use some meat.
He's like,
You
"Man,
fucking
why don't
order
you
meat you order so much meat from the dude that he's fucking giving you recommendations.
I'm like, buddy, I know my meat, all right?
He's like, just give me a refund. I'll order meat next week. Damn.
Yeah, right? You know what I want? Fucking pick it up.
Yeah, they're out of the backup, and then he's recommending meats. That's funny.
I went there the next day. I mean, they could have stocked the shit, but he just didn't know
Right.
it.
It just hit or miss on the certain days. Yep. I went to the store today. It was like madhouse. I couldn't believe it. I know everybody's off this week. That's why.
You know what's funny is Ashley's on the phone right now. They're out of these Christmas cakes or whatever the hell she's looking for here in Buffalo. But we're going to Rochester there for dinner tomorrow. So she found some in Rochester and had the store put them on hold.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Business move right there. Exactly.
Shout out to Lucky Power in the building. What up, Lucky Power?
What's going on here?
Tyrese Maxey totally put the Sixers on his back here with 32, 10, and 8, and they win it 111 to 106. Sixers win, and probably didn't get the money there. Maybe some pushes out there. That one lands pretty much smack dab on the number. It went off 5, 216.5 or 217. Final score 111 to 106. What do they know? What do you guys know? The public right on this one.
Also, we got Magic up by 6 with 2 minutes left.
We got to shout out to Razor Sharp Picks. He's gifting the Sports Money membership over there on Sports Money. Cheers to you, Razor. Happy holidays, my friend.
Cheers to everybody in the chat.
Sir Mackey, it's a little Debbie Christmas tree cake. I don't know. I don't really get into all that. I just know she's looking for cakes.
We don't have that. Dun, 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 dun.
Do you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I literally
Christmas, Mike and Jeff.
Yeah. Say it again.
What's that?
Do you guys hang out for Christmas?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Put the package together. Jeff comes into town. We do some things with the family. We do our stuff. We're going to have a nice little dinner tomorrow night. Going to do a nice little early morning pop, and then away we go. So it's tough being in the middle of the week this year. Tough. Just seeing goddamn Wednesday.
Oh, big sack. No dinner.
Wednesday?
Yeah, the problem this year, Razor, is I took like 3 weeks off of work for the honeymoon when we went to Southeast Asia.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been battling back from the vacation time I took off on that. I went in the red, and trying to carry a few hours over for next year.
All right, boys. The Bruins have moved up 3-1.
Oh, wow.
With 3:20 to go. We gave them out at -125. The Bruins are now up 3-1. Montreal and Columbus is sitting at 4-4.
Oh, okay. Oh, I must have had the time wrong on that. Then I thought it was late. So, no, nonetheless, still a wild game there. I saw the Blues. How about
over? Here we go.
There's only 5 minutes. We need 1 goal to get this +2.5 in the Florida Panthers here. It's still sitting at 3-0. Once Kucherov went out, we took the Florida Panthers +2.5 at +105.
Speaking of hockey, you know who's at home tonight?
Vegas Golden Knights.
Vegas Golden Knight is at home. First period over 1.5.
You like it? Okay.
Over. I'll tell you the spot though, Razor. Feel free to shift and lift and jump on them Blue Jackets at home. First period's over. That's been a cash cow. Cash cow. First period overs. Columbus Blue Jackets.
Hey, you don't gotta tell me
Okay.
twice.
Yeah, I mean, I love that over tonight, and then they crushed it early third period. So let's go. I got full unit on that one.
Hey,
Mike, are you saying Columbus
now
Are you
against
saying the Columbus games in general are over in the first period, or the team total over in the first period for Columbus?
First period overs for Columbus,
First
especially
period.
when they're at home. Columbus at
okay.
home. This is where I was saying Razor or Ramon talked about this a couple weeks ago with that home Columbus over factor, and then you dig in deep, and it's like they're 14-2 to the last 16 first period overs. First period overs in Columbus is a thing. They went 2-0. They did it themselves, 2-0 Columbus. Now Montreal has followed suit. Interesting spot.
And Ramon, what were you saying there? I think we cut you off as well.
Sorry, Ramon.
No, I don't know. What was I?
Oh, you were probably pulling up some crazy.
I know I'm looking at Rattler throwing some home run down here to the end zone, intercepted technically.
Oh, I think it was out of bounds.
And the half's over. Watch out for those stats. I thought he kind of caught it and got his feet in, actually.
Yeah, it looks like the call was incomplete.
Yeah, but and we probably not. It's inconsequential, so we might not see a replay. But I don't know, Razor.
That was close,
I would love to
like
see
you
that.
said. That's a lot of bettors too. That anytime interception.
Yeah.
Do is get those feet in. Did they show it again or not? I might
I don't know. I don't think they show it again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna rewind it on the old YouTube.
Yeah,
I think the bettors just got screwed there. Yep.
Shout out to C. James giving some Ramon Scott praise. Says Ramon the GOAT. Says
That's
C.
awesome.
James. C. James, we all know Ramon Scott. He is the most profitable, the most greatest handicapper on Sports Money. Without him, Sports Money would not be around. We all know that. Shout out to Ramon.
Let me ask a question.
I make the point to say every Mikey winner on my show, at least if I write it down and catch it. But obviously, Mike did not watch the show today with the Lightning and the Panthers game because I went with the Lightning. He was out of bounds, I think, on that pick. Actually, both feet, I think, landed out of bounds.
Ramon's doing some stir in the pot. I like it.
Razor. Oh, yeah, do it like this.
But Mike knows he watches. I shout out all of Mike's picks that come home. If I can read my notes sometimes here. So
appreciate you, Ramon.
He's on the Sabres, crushing the. Remember, I said it already. He's on the Sabres, crushing. Nashville's up 2-0. He's on them. That's one actually we did. Maybe you did watch the show because I liked Carolina this morning. But it did seem like I was taking the you could see the move on Nashville. That's how I described it. I still ended up taking Carolina. But when you see these, right, Mike, Nashville, these last couple of games where the move is clearly on them, and now all of a sudden they're kind of playing their best hockey, it feels like. I don't know how much more they can suck, but they played a couple of wins here, and they're going to probably get one tonight, it looks like. Still a long way to go. Full period to go here, but they lead 2-0.
We'll take it. We will take it.
Utah giving Cleveland a battle here, 4.5 to go. Cleveland by just 2. Utah, they're healthy now, so they're probably not going to 40 anymore. But.
So we're down to the final picks, boys. The Magic and the Celtics. Final ticks on the clock here. 8 seconds left, I believe, in the Magic Celtics. Magic are up 108, 104.
Oh, we're about to do a drink here for you, Mike. Here we go.
Yeah, that was a big 3 right there, right?
Yeah, Orlando just made it 3. Made it a 4-point game. 9 seconds left.
Lineup.
Okay, great.
The under, though, Razor, right? You're on the under?
Yeah, I got 215.
Great, Razor. Yeah, I gave out the under this morning as well. And I'm on with Mike as a premium with Orlando. That's a done deal as long as it does go overtime here.
Let's go! Cash it 212.
Let's go!
Magic win outright. Magic win outright.
It was Joe that told you the Magic were live dogs. Oh, like there is. It's pregame and Monday to Friday.
108, 104 final.
Oh,
I'm going to take a shot to that one. Let's
I'm taking a shot.
The Bruins popped up 4-1 as well.
Hell yeah,
Mike.
Oh, Bruins.
Nobody does it better than us live, boys. Let's get this started.
All right. I had the Caps.
The Magic have been cashiers for you, Mike, big time.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, put it in cash.
Echo coming on for some reason randomly, as you heard.
All right, so it looks like the second half opened up at -6.5 for the Packers. The total was 20. It moved down to 19.5.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Hey, shout out to Nasty Nate. He probably said in the chat, the Boston Celtics smash. Celtics smash. I know he said that in the chat. Celtics smash. I know he said that in the chat a couple times today. He's mad.
I don't know what it is. I really have. My Boston record this year. Maybe it's because I see Nate every day in the chat and he says those he goes with it every day. But maybe it's allowed me to realize what I don't keep team by team records. But man, I haven't missed Boston in weeks. It feels like. And see here, I think we're seeing Penguins did close out the Flyers 7-4.
Let's go.
Awesome. Great casher, Mike. You know, it's crazy. I put a YouTube my first short video out today, and it's got almost 100 views. I'm surprised that it kind of just got some views right there. So still waiting on this Kraft touchdown, but still the whole second half. But I'm a little afraid now because the Packers are up so big, but Saints got to show something.
Oh, there's Nasty Nate. Says, I smell your beard through the screen.
That's a great line right there.
Or the old, I didn't know Jack Daniels made cologne.
C. James is telling Keith, he says 98 views were from him. C. James, your biggest fan.
A couple. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Oh, here it was. I thought the increased viewership was me on the show, but apparently maybe we're the only game in town. I don't want to go. You know why we're watching here. You love us. You guys love us.
Hell yeah. They love it. They love everybody, sharing on screen their opinions, taking shots, and everybody in the chat too put in their place. I think it's a great format here for everybody.
Speaking of shots, we are 10 likes away. We're at 140. We got to get to 150 for shot time. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Like and subscribe. Every 20 likes, we take a shot. We took a shot at 50. We took a shot at 70. We took a shot at 90. We took a shot at 110. We took a shot at 130. Now we got to get to 150. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe. And if you don't want to wait for 150, hit the join button down below. It doesn't matter if you become a member on Sports Money. It doesn't matter if you become a member on Razor Sharp Picks. If you become a member on any channel, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. I'm going to drop the links in the chat. If you click those links, you can become a member. All the support is much appreciated, and we thank you.
Shout out to Lexicon, says the Celtics smashed. I think he forgot to say got. Celtic got smashed. But we did cash, boys. The Boston Bruins do come up with the W. Big live play there,
Right.
-125. That's going to cancel out our Florida. I think our Florida +2.5 at +105 isn't going to get there. They're down 4-0 now. So we'll wash them out. We'll take this cash. We'll move forward. And we'll get ready to roll.
I moved on the Green Bay second half -6.5. Not overly thrilled about it, just based on I think the starters are probably going to come out here for the third quarter. But,
yes.
I'm a little nervous on it, but if that cashes, it's almost like a double dip, Ramon, with the Green Bay team total over 28.
It'll get there.
I'd probably just look to Rattler, rushing yards here, maybe.
Also, the Packers are 6-2 their last 8 Monday Night Football games. In case anyone's keeping track.
How are the Packers in the second half with their backups?
Win at home. They're the Packers.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get nutsy here. I'm going to go. It's already in my same game parlay, but I'm going to take the Saints team total over 6.5.
Wow.
I'm going to take it. Jeff, are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
So literally, the touchdown. That's it. It just
Well, I
comes
got
out.
Rattler to get a touchdown, a passing touchdown, or run it in. 6 and 1, half a dozen the other. I just need a fucking touchdown. Give me one. Jesus, especially if the backups come in. I'm going to get a refill. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, good luck, Mike. I mean, exactly. It's, it was not smooth pickings here the first half for the Saints, but, they say at halftime, right? I'm not saying that obviously they're going to win the game, but got to change something up offensively in the game plan. So you got to run the ball more or something. Let's go.
Well, you're down 21. I imagine a lot of it's going to include passing, but I think the Saints might be resigned to just getting out of here and not embarrassing themselves. Again, yeah, I think the Packers will see some back. Maybe it'll take a series or two as well. I mean, 3 touchdowns. This is the NFL. I guess anything can happen here. But I'm looking, like I said, I'm looking maybe for Rattler's rushing yards here. If he has them up at all, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I got that I got those receiving yards. I need Dobbs to get 19 more. So it's going to be a challenge. I don't know if the Packers are going to be, passing that much, but could be even 1 catch or 2 catches.
Yeah, could we even see Bo Melton out there?
Final.
Also, that remember we talked about who was it? Drummond being ejected. Drummond did get ejected.
Yeah, I think he was upset afterwards, and then something happened with. What happened was the referee. I saw it on X here. The referee told Embiid on his ejection that she had screwed up.
Yeah.
It was that old call that I don't know. Everybody does it to Embiid, but as soon as Embiid does it, they call a foul, and he gets all.
It's very emotional. Yeah.
Very emotional.
Yeah.
Very
So
emotional.
Embiid
He
and
loses it,
Drummond
yeah.
got ejected. Drummond
Wow.
got ejected for a Wemby flop. This motherfucker flopped like a fucking fish. And Drummond got ejected as well.
Wow, separate incident. It sounds like too, right? Yeah. Completely.
Columbus did score that goal and made it 5-4 here with just ticks remaining. It looks like.
You know what's crazy, guys, is that they're not even offering the money line in this NFL Monday Night Football game. Money line's closed because they don't want people like pouring in the money on that minus 10,000 thing.
Yeah, right
All
now
right.
you can only get Saints plus 7,500.
Oh yeah, wow.
I'm also going to take Spencer Rattler. I was telling you boys pre-game, I couldn't get any unders on these spots here, and it was 185. I wanted to take his under passing yards. He has 56, Spencer Rattler. His number's 153 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
A little dicey. It's close. It's close. Because they're going to be passing unless he gets hurt or something.
I'll tell you what
Dicey. I don't really like that number. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't follow me, but I'm going to take Spencer Rattler touchdown.
Okay.
He's in my parlay. He's in my. I know. But some second stringers are going to come in there. They're not taking Spencer Rattler out. They got nobody left. And it's plus 140 for this guy to get a touchdown. Plus 145.
Okay.
Spencer Rattler. That I'm going to put the same amount as I put on my same game parlay, and we'll see if I can.
All the players. You think the quarterback's going to score a touchdown?
No. Passing touchdown. Spencer Rattler passing touchdown was plus 145.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. No. I'm just looking at it going,
So
they're not taking
him
him out.
Over a half a touchdown thrown.
Passing touchdown from Spencer Rattler.
I was going to say, the
Plus
Saints can't score a
145.
touchdown. You think he's going to score a touchdown out of everybody?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if he ducks it down and runs it through the fucking goal line, but I'm going to take it at plus 145. And we're underway in the second half, boys, just like that.
Is it crazy that he's only thrown 8 passes?
No, that was expected.
Terrible.
The game plan is just
ball enough.
It's basically it's like a running back as quarterback or something. That's what it feels like. But I need the Jawan Johnson touchdown. That's part of my Jacobs parlay, so you never know. It could happen. Tight end.
The problem is the fucking Packers are just too efficient and effective right now. Every time they get the ball, it's 7-minute rips, and they end up putting points on the board. So this guy's only got minute and a half. This is where this line's going to get super wide. Let me see what I can do with this second half total, because these boys are just going to get busted up here. And even if they put the second strings in there, they're just going to get tired. It's quick turnarounds for the defense.
I mean, 39 and a half seems pretty low for a total, right?
Yeah,
there he is.
Super low.
First down, Saints.
Yeah, Saints first down. They hand it off, and they're going to lose a yard this time.
Oh, okay.
I still want to take the Packers minus 6.5, but I do want a Saints touchdown here, so I'm going to stay away. The Columbus Blue Jackets do come up with the W. Columbus finds the win in that battle, 5-4 against the Montreal Canadiens.
Boo!
It's only boo if you didn't have the Columbus Blue Jackets.
That's right.
I did.
Yeah, I had that over. I mean, I'm pretty. I've only had a couple of bets recently in NHL, but done pretty well. Just taking my shots there. So,
Ramon, when I do listen to the morning steam, I do believe I've heard you say the Canadians are your team.
Wait. What do you mean when you do? So you don't listen every day?
Mike has to get his rest.
I listen on the replay, but when I'm up till 3, 4 in the morning, 9 a.m. comes early.
I'm not a true fan.
What I do understand is you've said, I think on multiple occasions.
Yeah, the question is, how does a guy from Southern California like the Montreal? So hockey wasn't very popular, but I loved sports, and in the 70s they were the dominant team. The Kings weren't very good. They were the only team that ever kind of made it to television where I lived. I just kind of adopted the Canadians because they were winners. That's what a lot of kids do.
All right. So now that you are matured in life and in gambling, have you switched teams? Are you still a Canadians guy? I mean, maybe you're.
Oh, yeah, because I think because of the history of the team, and I followed them so close, and I went to the old Montreal Forum before to watch a game because I was a sicko when I was young, and I wanted to go to games and stuff. I don't go out now.
Western Forum, that's it.
No, I went to the Montreal Forum. The old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I went to the Molson Centra one time.
Yeah, I was before that. They definitely got rid of that old. I think they didn't actually get rid of that old place, but obviously they moved into a modern arena.
So do you have a new team now, or are you still kind of?
No, yeah. Well, it's kind of the Kings, certainly because of their greatness there for many years. I can remember where I was on the day of the Wayne Gretzky trade. I was actually, this is a crazy story, right? I was supposed to interview a pitcher who threw a no-hitter for the Angels. I was at sportscasting camp. You go to and you practice like for 2 weeks, to stay in dorms, and I was probably like 20 years old or so. I'm trying to remember when the Gretzky trade. And I was scheduled to do an interview. I was doing a play-by-play broadcast of the Angels and Yankees with Hank Gathers, the great Hank Gathers. Before he was at the sports, it was at Loyola Marymount. So he was partnered up with me, and I found out that the trade had happened, and I scratched my interview with the Angels, the old pitcher. I said, hey, Bob Miller was the guy who was kind of the camp, one of the organizers, the Kings play-by-play guy. I went up to him. I said, hey, Bob, I just saw this trade come down. He goes, I just saw it too. Gretzky, at the time was traded, remember, from Edmonton?
Yeah, Edmonton to the Kings. Yeah,
and I do my practice. These were not real interviews going out. This was for a reel, right? You're young, you're thinking you're going to be a sportscaster. Here I am with you guys. But I was like, hey, Bob Miller, can I rather interview you about the Wayne Gretzky trade, just, an hour after it happened? I think that'd be awesome. And he did it. And somewhere after I moved in storage, there's probably a VHS tape. I think I kept it of me interviewing Bob Miller on the night of the hours after the Wayne Gretzky trade.
That's cool.
So I like the Kings. I like the Ducks too, because they're the, parent club of the San Diego Gulls, which I don't mean it as demeaning, but I often got sent to cover the Gulls games That's not terrible, but they're just a minor league franchise there. But that was cool still. Don't want to, look down on it. I was trying to be a reporter and everything. So kind of like the Ducks too. So maybe I hang out with my Southern California teams in Montreal. I think those are the three.
That's cool. What about Vegas? Are you on Vegas? Is that one of your squads?
For these guys too. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. We're gamblers, right? So I like half the teams half the time. I don't think it's a problem to have multiple. There's, teams you go crazy for, though. I still the Padres and Chargers. But I'll leave with the Golden Knights. Now that I have my aerial antenna and I can watch all those games I wasn't getting there. I was having to go streaming, but I'm like, I could just buy this antenna and watch the games.
Shout out to Keith each and every stride with the gifted sub over on Kick. And he takes a 2-point lead over Sports Money. Cheers to Keith.
That's the one I like, Razor, best, but I think you switch.
That's why I was dancing, Ramon.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, both those give me flag, boys. Those are great.
Was that not a real? That's a real song, huh?
I don't know.
What about your intro song on the pre-gaming show? That's a song. I mean, that's
but it's available in the licensing.
Oh,
there's I'll have to take you through well, you have a great intro. You don't need a new intro. You
guys were talking about
that's how I found myself.
Subtle music on the background on some of those shows. I thought that was interesting. I don't know if
that one we did the other night there where we had
I never heard it actually, so maybe I had the volume on low, but heard you guys talking about it. I kept turning it up, but I wasn't detecting it too much. I know Keith was saying when we talk, it definitely covers it all up pretty much. So,
man, is there any other division better than the NFC North? Look at those records.
I mean, look at those lonely Bears, though.
Well, you know what they do is they all play the same teams, boys.
You're right.
They all play the same teams. They all play the Bears twice, and they all play the same out-of-conference schedule. So let's not go fucking anointing these guys the champions.
So wait, they play each other, you said, correct?
Twice.
Twice. But they still have a 13-2 record, a 13-2 record, a 10-4 record.
Yeah, but they all played the Bears twice, so that's 2 wins off the record. So
if you put the Bears, Mike, in any of these, they'd win the division.
Wait. Hold on. Didn't somebody before this season start said that the Chicago Bears were going to win the division? Hold on. Let's stop the show. Did anybody on this stream say that?
Who was it? Was it Mike? Oh, my God.
Was it Mike?
Chi-Town money.
Hold on. Let's ask about it, Mike. Was that you?
Oh, Mike.
Stephen A. Pimpslap right here giving you guys a hot take.
It was you. The Chicago Bears are going to win the division. I remember that, Mike.
Futures are not Mike's specialty, but
listen, Sam Darnold, who the fuck knew Sam Darnold was going to go out there and do what he's doing? I mean, we expect the Packers to lose in big games, so that wasn't a big deal.
Scratch the Vikings. What about the Lions? What about the
Packers?
Packers?
Team. They're going to have to, at some point, they're going to have to go out. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you talked all that shit about the Packers.
How about David Montgomery now? Put them out of there. I'm not a big Jared Goff guy.
Did you hear that Montgomery wants to still come back in the late playoffs if they're still there?
Yeah,
what happened, Keith, is that he could have elected for surgery, which would be the option that would really fix it, but instead he is going to opt for rehab so that he can make a return. A surgery would not allow him to.
Right.
So he really would like
to cut him up. Yeah.
It's really going to be close, they said, though.
It's actually not a bad move, Ramon, because if they get eliminated or whatever eventually, then he could do the surgery, right?
So, we'll see if
he's leaving the options open.
Yeah.
Sounds like Ohtani and all these kind of pitchers that don't want to get the surgery now on the elbow. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to be one of those guys sitting around sucking off the NFC North. I tell you, boys, they're soft. I'm going to tell you they got some suspect scheduling this year. And if you want to go out there and base your NFL futures on those factors alone, good luck to you. Make sure you watch Pregame and Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. and I'll set you guys straight.
I know Razor has a big future bet on a team from another division, I think. So he'll tell you about that.
Yeah, and it will help to have those home games. They've earned it.
Yeah, and the Packers might play those Rams in the playoffs.
Oh man, then
you know what?
Like a win-win for you.
Brooks here now, Razor. Brooks here. He's obviously the guy getting these carries here. Could he get in the end zone again? I'd look at it.
Yes, Anthony, I am on the Vegas first period over 1.5.
Okay.
So Brooks is obviously the guy getting the work here. We did see Jacobs with a carry on this drive, but it feels like he might be done now.
Right. I mean, you called that out before.
Look at Brooks with that extra effort.
Yeah, I mean, he even had the coach, Green Bay's, head coach, giving him a big hug when he scored that touchdown. I mean, that meant so much to Brooks. And you nailed that, Ramon. I mean, even from his high school days.
Yeah, he's my guy.
Yeah, that meant a lot. I saw that hug. It meant emotional. You were like, yeah, you could do it on this level. That's it.
This is the definition of the Packers just doing whatever they want. 133 passing yards, 132 rushing yards, or vice versa. Just balanced attack, no concern whatsoever. Just getting things right.
Look at this. Crushes him.
Hey, we got the news here. We think we knew it, but AD is probable tonight for the Lakers here in the game tonight, coming up at the bottom of the hour now. So I don't know if that's going to affect the line too much. It does look like the Lakers are moving now to about a 7-point favorite. Felt like he was going to play here. I'll tell you what, I like the under in this game tonight. If anybody didn't play it, I think I'm going to recommend it here with Pistons and the Lakers tonight. It's 221 or so here. I'm going to go under tonight for a play here on having a little rough time here with finding any bets on the blowout here. So give me the Pistons and the Lakers tonight if you would. Under 221. It was as high as 224. So even with this news about AD, I'm going to take the under tonight.
Oh, what happened to AD, Ramon? He's out?
No, he's in.
He's in.
Okay. They're going to go for a long field goal in the football game here, guys.
All right.
55-yard field goal for Green Bay. Kick is up. Down the middle. And it is good. Crushed it. 55-yard field goal for Green Bay. 24-0.
It's great practice. Great practice.
Wow, that was a great kick. See, I didn't have the snow to deal with, Razor. A couple of shows ago, I was like, I called it totally wrong. And Razor's like, what football game are you watching?
The Bucks are blowing out the Bulls here tonight, and they've owned the Bulls. It was one of those tricky lines that all the chat today was saying, "Oh, the Bulls are favored now." It's one of those sharps. No, and actually, I couldn't recommend it. I know Mike did the Bulls, but man, the Bucks just own these guys.
Yeah, there's something to that for sure. I saw that in the chat.
Yeah, it kept me off. It kept me off from making a public play. I still.
Oh, okay.
24-0. I want to give a shout out to all the scumbags out there. I know there's a bunch of scumbags out there watching this game. They might have turned the game off. But shout out to all the scumbags out there. I'm going to take a shot. Cheers!
We'll take the Packers to the under, boys. Let's get this
under looks great. Cheers to you guys.
Hey, Mike, you didn't do anything. The Seattle game was underway there. You didn't do anything with that?
I did, but it was only on Seattle. Small bet.
And we're 5 legs away from shot time. So 5 legs away at 150. 150.
Ramon, I'm sure. I mean, Ramon, I know you got a lot of volume too, but pop
No,
some
I laid
games
off
out
the
there.
slide. Actually, I have a premium pick on the under there.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Saints. You can get the
Ooh.
Saints right now plus 11,000, Mike. How do you feel about that one?
I mean, if you took them pre-flop at whatever the hell they were, plus 400, you gotta like them
You
at that
gotta
price.
love them, Mike, right? Plus 11,000.
Well, I didn't pick the Saints, did I? Do I have to go back and check tape?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I wasn't on the Saints any. I got him for a touchdown for my guy.
You got the quarterback, yeah.
I'm not in panic mode yet. This
No,
guy
you
can
still
pull a
got-
backdoor
yeah.
scumbag cover on a touchdown. Nobody's business here. 6.5 in the first half team total doesn't get there. 13.5 full game pregame. That means there's a touchdown coming. Who's going to get it for the Saints? It's going to be
Oh,
fucking-
please, Johnson.
You know who it's going to be? Foster Moreau.
Oh, I hope not. I mean, I had his yards. That's what I had. If I get Jawan Johnson touchdown, I cash a 9-1 parlay with Jacobs.
Listen, if I got to keep teaching you guys how to read lines, we're not going to get very far. You know?
Oh, Mike's the one who's like, you could schedule like a Zoom meeting with me, and then you know what? I'll give you a discount because you're a member. If you're a member, I'll cut the discount down. So I only charge you like 70 a night. I was like, oh God. I could get it right here on screen, and everybody in the chat, we get your insights. So let's go,
All
Mike.
more reason to listen.
Exactly. Shout out to
Razor, what do you got to say about all that? I see you back there plotting.
Hey, I just see 24-0 Packers, and all I see is $1,000 going into my account.
Oh, hell yeah, Razor.
Actually, I'm
And I
not
didn't
gonna get the
actually
money
one more-
today. I gotta wait till I see
Yeah.
Jeff Slaughter. I guess I gotta wait till Pubapalooza 4.
Oh,
I'll be getting
is he on
$1,000
social media? I have to
cash.
see. Social media. That's it.
Yeah, I got the handshake on camera. Man, this is a great night for all Packers fans. We got the cheesehead, 24-0. Oh my God, what a blowout! This is easy
Not even a
fucking
field goal.
money.
Here we go. Saints.
This game's getting. We might have to handicap some Australia races. Let me check out.
Oh yeah, let me check it
Let
out.
me check out the Australian races. Maybe we
I
can
got the
actually make
website
some
right
money
here.
tonight. This game's fucking boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to make some money at this point. Exactly.
Say
Yeah,
boring.
these likes.
You say
Not
boring.
everyone
people
had a
will drop
Jacobs
out.
touchdown. Packers first half, full game. Not everybody had
Right.
that. I mean, just think about all the people that bet all those touchdown props. The Saints haven't scored shit.
Well, if you can't find any racing, I've got an Australian basketball play
Oh, who you
tonight.
got?
I'm looking at here tonight with Brisbane going up against Adelaide, and I'm going to go here with the over in this one. It's 195 here tonight. But more back on the domestic scene, we do have a bottom of the hour here, Nebraska and Hawaii in a matchup here. Been a pretty big move here all day on Hawaii, down to 9.5 or so. Nebraska opened up, the favorite, double-digit favorite. Interesting to note tonight, right now, Oregon State, the country's best spread team, they're 11-0 against the spread this season, but they're not going to cover this one. They're winning by 1 over the Oakland Golden Grizzlies in overtime with 1 minute left. So they're really just trying to get the win here. There won't be 11-0 against the spread anymore.
Very cool.
College basketball run. I'll tell you what I did take.
I'm gonna bet it.
Since I'm looking to go 2-0 in college basketball, I took the Hawaii under 143.5. I'll give that.
Okay, great. I gave that on the show this morning for sure.
Oh, so maybe Mike's watching after all.
Oh, or you can look at it this way, right? I mean, I went with the under.
Sharp minds. You guys both came up
the
with
under. It sounds like a pretty good recommendation, Mike.
I'm going to tell you boys
that. Take it
this.
right now.
I usually come to at around 9:30, 10 a.m. So
Yeah, you're excused.
I drop in when I can.
We always have it covered. That's
It's a
when
morning
I go to bed. That's when I go. When Mikey wakes up, that's when I go to bed. I said it today on the block it out. 9
Yeah.
9 Pacific.
I mean, this guy's on till 11:30. Ramon, you're on till like 11:30. It's amazing.
I was posting community tabs and I saw that Sports Money was live on YouTube. I was like, all right, we're rolling. Now we're grinding. Now we're on both sides.
You see how
Did you
long
guys
these
take, you took
see how
Hawaii?
long this
Or-
card was with the basketball and the hockey?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at all that. I mean, come on.
The NHL and the NBA did this no
That'd be
favor.
great. Just what if you could have a show that starts off at 9 o'clock, goes to about 11:30, and then what if you had a horse racing show that popped off right after that? That would be fucking
Oh.
amazing.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dun,
Huh.
dun, dun, dun,
Hell yeah.
Then followed up with pre-gaming and some live streams.
dun. Yeah.
I know you're trying to fill that, gap. Here we go.
Yeah. There's a little
Put
gap
a one
in
in the
there.
chat if you guys would like that. Let's see it. Let's see.
Oh,
what
we
you
got to
guys
see a
think.
horse racing show during the day. I mean, yeah. Because the horses usually run. I mean, today was kind of a rare day with the holidays and everything with the weather, but usually they run every day.
Every single day.
I mean, we saw in Mahoning, they opened up, TVG opened up with Swedish horse racing. They actually featured it. It was really cool.
There we go.
But yeah, I mean, you guys got me looking at Wagga Riverside here, race 3. I have to-
Okay, we're in the holiday. You're telling me Razor talked about only one track. I was trying to convince him to go on the air today, but I didn't know. We just had there was no domestic racing tonight, huh? We're packed up for the
Yeah,
holiday.
this time of year, Ramon. That's why I wanted to go live on my new channel, like on even like a Tuesday night or something. But there's just no thoroughbred horse racing at night.
Well, obviously,
Other
West
than
Coast is ready
Turfway
for
later in the
Santa Anita
week.
opening here this week. Santa Anita, the big Christmas week. So
Yeah, the Boxer Day. That's it. Got the
We got
Kentucky
first
Derby.
and 10 for the Saints. They're at the 23-yard line. Back to pass.
Ooh, let's go with the-
Intercepted! Intercepted! He's at the 15,
Oh,
down
no.
to the 20-yard line.
Are you serious? Oh no, I see
Oh
it.
my God, they got the best defense in the league right now.
Stop it.
What do you mean
don't measure
stop it?
yourself.
Interception.
So wait, you guys took a Hawaii team total under? Is that what you did?
no, I think game total under, right, Mike, or was it team
Oh,
total?
okay.
Game total under. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
And you see the move here on the game, right? It opened. It was clearly close to 144. It's down
It
a
clicked
good-
down. Should I
Yeah.
do
Are
139?
you and I on the same side? Do I have to?
You know what? I'm gonna go Hawaii team total under.
Do I have to nuke this thing?
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Yeah, no, we were on the same. Yeah, we were on the same play, Mike.
It's nuked. It's nuked. That's it.
But with Hawaii here,
I'm taking
obviously they're doing some things right now. Nebraska's been playing out of their mind too here, but still a lot of points, I guess. I'd probably lean to the steam came in on Hawaii today and the under.
Oh, okay.
I love the steam.
Well, you guys got me to look at that game. So I actually bet the Hawaii total points under, team total under 65.5 minus 110.
All right, look, Seattle is up 12-3. We got Seattle. I took personal play. What was it, 12.5? Something like that.
Is it?
Washington. You guys can catch Washington now at
You're lucky.
4.5.
That's good.
They're not going to win that game outright. They're not going to win it outright. Sometimes, Ramon, pregame, it's hard to give a spot. You want to tell people to take a spot plus money, but now, my goodness, you're getting that number's chopped all the way down to 4.5.
Mhm.
Washington. I'm one of those guys that plays a spot, and I don't like to go against my spot. I don't like to find the middle, but if I can catch an even money spot or a pick 'em, I'll take Washington because I think Washington is going to beat Seattle. Seattle hasn't had strength of competition. Washington's been running and gunning. They're trying to get themselves into schedule grading positivity for the tournament. So,
Yeah, Seattle's off to a pretty big start here at 12-3 early.
Final.
of all the games on, that's the one I'm hawking.
I didn't get a bet in it on this Wagga Riverside Race 3, but this looks like a cool race here in Australia. Damn, full field.
We got 1st and 10.
Oh, what was a football game on?
Yeah.
It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. 24-0. I guess there's not a football game on.
Yeah, we're talking Australian horse racing at this point, right? Is it?
Isn't there a bowl game we could tune into or something?
Yeah, I mean, even like a Division II bowl game, right, or something like that. We need something like that.
I mean, I'm down for watching the replay of the UTSA game if you guys.
I mean, it feels like it's the fourth quarter. It's a third quarter with 2 minutes left. Wow. Gonna have to take a shot here soon. Let me check the likes here. We have between both streams, Sports Money and Razor Sharp Picks. Let's check.
We got to get to 150. Are we at 150 yet?
Oh, it's about to find out, my friend. Let's see. We're at 145. So hit that like button. We need 150 for shot time.
We need 5 more likes. Jordan Love almost intercepted, but it was incomplete.
They were showing that Kalen Saunders. Remember, I was on the air. I said, Kalen Saunders was a running back in high school, and I found a picture of him leaping over a guy, and the guy's been that big his whole life, it seems like.
Ramon, did you bet Wilson for yards or touchdown or anything?
No, I didn't. Did he get a carry finally? Another carry here?
Yeah, he's got another carry. He's got
I was
3
carry
carries,
over.
26 yards.
Wow. See, I think the books, they probably sent everybody home.
Oh, yeah, that was juice line probably, yeah. Let's see. Oh, shit.
Now
I need
4 carries,
Dom
30
to kick the pass.
4 carries, 33 yards. They hand it off to him again, and he picks up a first down. He's going to pick up about another 4.
Might need the tick, tick, tick to start going here.
All right, boys and girls. If you haven't gotten here, we got 13 minutes left. Nebraska, Hawaii. Ramon and I have aligned on this under. Let's get this cash.
Yeah, we're on it both, so that feels
I
like
did take the total. I took the game under too, and I took the Hawaii team total under too. So I took both of them.
There's a play. Let's see. Fucking pre-gaming, morning steam coming together.
Yeah, rain, sleet, or snow, we're here. Exactly. Love that.
I keep telling, if we don't get our programming squared away, I told Mike we're going to have to go on the air every day
Final.
to fill the gap.
Well, that's why, a little horse racing action during the day, that would be fun. That's it.
I'll call your employer tomorrow, Keith, and tell him it was your last day on Monday.
Horse racing from 12 to 4. That kind of thing.
I'm looking forward to the Pegasus. It's going to be a big Pegasus show. There we go. It's going to be a good time. I usually do pretty well at Gulfstream, too. And we talked about this horse called First Strike. That's the, obviously the show that airs on Wednesday evenings on Sports.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the horse.
The legendary Strike horse.
And this horse could be pointed, I was saying, could be pointed at Gulfstream for Pegasus Day.
Was that a
That's what I would
claim?
do.
Was that a claim too? As on top of that, boys?
I don't remember that. Do you remember, Razor? It felt like I want to go back and look at that now.
Razor came out of fucking nowhere and he was like, "You guys want to bet this First Strike horse?"
I mean, I bet it, but then the odds went down so much at the end. I thought I was getting, I thought I was getting like 6-5, and it ended up being like 4-5 or something at the end.
That was a classic stream situation.
Still waiting for somebody to cut the clip.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
I
bet $10 to win it. I only got like 14.
Yeah, that was Keith. It was First Strike did run an allowance at Keeneland back in April,
Yeah.
but then the race that we watched was a claiming race there.
I think you go back up now, back up to at least the allowance on the undercard of the Pegasus.
Yeah, he
That's my
won an
dream.
optional claiming back in March at Turfway. Was his third win. Broke its maiden back in December
4-year-old, so yeah.
22, and then did race for about 10 months between 23 and 24 here. But good job, First
If
Strike.
I was the Connections, I would
mean,
dream
if
big.
I had a show called First Strike, I would just start off the show with that horse just winning the fucking
dominating
race, and
too.
the announcer just saying, "And First Strike comes down and wins again." If I had a show like that, that's how I would start it out.
This is good. We don't have a football game tonight, so we could just talk like this. Exactly.
I'm surprised we didn't get any track announcing jobs after our Breeders' Cup coverage, Keith. I thought you and I
mean, we just end up being the most popular show, so it's all good, Ramon. In the end, exactly.
Well, we had a great,
that's why I'm pumped for the Pegasus. I mean, my man, we're gonna have a great time.
No, we had a great time.
Oh yeah, I ended up catching 6 exactas. I mean, so I kept it simple. I didn't put in any pick 4, pick 5s, but 6 exactas. I was pumped.
Nice work.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we all knew this, you guys, but it is coming out right now, an AP report about Tank Dell officially being done for the season. I think that was obvious. But looks like this is kind of official news now.
Dislocated kneecap and an ACL tear.
Was that an actual bone that was sticking out? Like when you look at it, right?
And he caught the touchdown too. Caught it.
Horrible.
He looks.
I actually got that in a parlay. I felt dirty.
Other injuries. Look, that one was unavoidable, but
his own guy pushed him on him.
Yeah, that was too bad.
He'll be back though. I mean, he'll have full recovery from that. Yeah.
His other injuries, it looked a little bit. They appeared a little bit more soft in nature. I don't want to call it like that. Injuries.
A little gruesome. You're right.
Talk down on these guys, but
yeah, I had him in a parlay, and then I didn't get the other half, but it was like plus 390 for his touchdown. Crazy.
Oregon State did end up winning that game over Oakland U. Far from a cover, but it does go way over Oakland over Oregon State over Oakland tonight.
Shout out to Spider Bones. Thank you for the follow over on Kick. I appreciate you, my friend. We also got a 4th and 5 for the Packers. They act like they're going to go for it, but they're going to take the delay of game, and they're going to punt.
Just being courteous here to their guests here, Razor.
4th and 10 from the Packers 48. They're going to punt. There's another 7-play drive, 28 yards, 3:48. 24-0. A lot of people still looking for that Packers touchdown. They got to get to 28.
Not looking good.
Plenty of time for that pick 6.
I saw that Packers defense to score was like plus 380 at one point.
Wow.
I'd like to I see some nice comments in the chat. I want to acknowledge everybody. I haven't done too many of these shows with you guys, and I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Like I usually am very hardcore watching the chat, but with our setup of this show, I don't think I've done quite a good job here. I'll figure that out as we join these. I like this format, though. It kind of differentiates our channel, Razor, Sharp Picks, and Sports Money from the other shows with the cool layout here that we use on this. I think it's really unique. So keep it up, Razor. At least one show like this with it. We may have more, I know, but it does feel cool to have a little bit of a different change than the old StreamYard, even though I'm a big fan of it. I do think this is fun.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, Ramon, because you became a regular on Racing with Razor on Kick in the chat. So you like seeing the the races on stream there here on Kick. So cool, man. It's a great look there by Razor.
So that's what I told Razor today when he popped in the chat. I said, I don't know. He doesn't put 2 and 2. He's busy with his show. But the days that I've been in there are the days when there have been some good sports to watch in the morning, either the good soccer or a bowl game, whatever it was today, or some other college basketball. And I hung out and watched the races. But like I said, 9 to 1 my time. That's sleepy.
Supposedly, right? I think
I'll be with you, Razor. If there's some, I should be in there every day, but it does take a little bit of more action. And I love Monday and Tuesday racing. I know the Razor schedule, he turns it on for everybody so they can enjoy it. But
that's cool.
I have a certain place in my heart for someone that works, I don't say work jobs, where I work here. I work for Mike or work for Sports Money. But, Monday, Tuesday racing has a special place because that's kind of when the working folk kind of went to the track a little bit back in the day, right? When you're a night worker like I was, running a bar and things like that. So I love Monday and Tuesday with those Tampa Bay. Nowadays, Razor's favorite's Mahoning, but that wasn't really for back in the day. It was like it was called Philadelphia Park back then. Parks Racing was
Parks,
Philadelphia, and you'd have Tampa Bay, and remember also. Guys, Keith, you might remember Suffolk Downs. Remember Suffolk Downs was always awesome.
Yeah, kind of got laid into it a little bit, but I remember Suffolk Downs a little bit. I know Larry Comas was actually the announcer of Suffolk Downs, and now he's NBC's announcer. He does Del Mar over late summer for Trevor Denman's early summer. So, yeah, a lot of history with Suffolk Downs. Still, some of the jockeys still ride from Suffolk at parks and everywhere like that.
I remember that when the streaming kind of came out where you could watch it in your home and I wouldn't have to go to off-track. I'm dating myself here, but I thought it was so cool that you could, when TBG started to stream it online and everything.
Yeah, mobile, whenever you could bet from your phone, that changed everything, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
I loved it. Loved Del Mar. Of course, Del Mar was always closed on Tuesdays, so that's when you'd go up there and watch the other tracks in the off track.
I ended up going to a lot of tracks the last couple of years, so I'm still undetermined on my plans for next year. Really want to get to Del Mar. I've never been to Del Mar, so that'd be cool. So let's see what's going on here on the Sports Money YouTube channel. Let's see.
It only makes sense that we go to fucking Saratoga. Stop being fucking bitches.
God doesn't even keep track of his own channel, Mike. I mean,
did you see that, Razor? I was hinting.
Yeah, some people don't keep.
I was like, what's going on over here on the Sports Money YouTube channel?
Just plotting. Just planning, boys. Get this cash.
Oh, maybe he'll notice in a minute.
It's all about opening the window. Exactly. That's it. No, but seriously, I mean, getting to a racetrack is just such a cool experience. I know, Razor, you go to Delaware. I gotta beat you there. Hopefully next year it's gonna happen. When they open up sometime in late March.
Yep, and they go about till early November.
Yeah. I've actually spoken to the racing secretary there once. For some reason, I was connected with a couple of people, but yeah, I mean, totally just, it's all about horse racing is how about, having these kind of connections too. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I got the hookup at the Breeders' Cup.
Oh, that's it, my man.
Where the trainers and owners got to stay and hang out.
Yeah, I was in the Whitney. I was in the in the circle for the Whitney. I was actually there in the paddock. So big deal. I met Jason Worth. It was cool.
Oh, nice.
It was just next thing I know, it's like my hard drive's like, oh, here's Jason Worth right here. You know, when you see a celebrity, it's like kind of like, wow, here he is.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, he was a co-owner of Door Knock, who's retired now, but he was in the running for Horse of the Year. I know he just kind of, they had to retire him, but he had a great year this year.
Shout out. I don't want to miss it. Whoop. I can't control it. But shout out to Keith. Each every Friday.
Hey, there it is, Keith, finally.
Gifting a sports money membership. Shout out to you, Keith. Appreciate you.
You're the man, Mike.
Love that. Thank you.
Fine. It only that was like at halftime he did that, I think.
Yeah, well, heaven forbid that's
Bitsy
not something I'm doing.
got
You're the
the
man, Mike. Cheers. That's awesome.
Let's go.
Here we go, Jeff. Nice.
Fourth today.
I'm reading the spam there in the
Oh, you see these rings? That's cool looking.
kick or spider bow. I don't know if it's spam. He's just giving some advice. He's ready to make Razor's channel go. But hey, I don't think Razor needs any help, man.
Yeah, shout out to Spider Bones. He wants me to hit him up on the Discord.
I was concerned because when I saw Razor go over to kick, and I'm, I do have concerns always when you go to a platform that isn't going to have as big a following. But then reading up on Kick, and they really haven't necessarily reached their, I don't want to say potential, but I read where they really wanted to. Of course, it's a gaming, a gaming type of platform, but also they mentioned sports betting as a specific, aiming target audience or an audience that they aim for. So I think there's growth there for sure to come.
Yeah, they do a lot of like slots too, I see.
Oh yeah, I see you retweeting those and everything, and that's pretty cool when they have a live. I mean, there's like 5,000 people watching these guys do slots with it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't quite get that, and I see the sports grid. I see the sports grid team on TV, playing slots. I'm like, what am I watching here? I can't win. But I'm seeing that right now. I don't know if I'm sure it's a paid promotion for the slot for the casino company. I know that.
Yeah, I'm guessing people like to see other people win. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, well, if I were them, I would only show the winners, right?
Because those people that usually play the slots, they're getting paid to do that, and they're not wasting their money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you familiar? We talk about slots in real life. Are you familiar with the term sour rooter? You know what that is, you guys? That's when someone is sweating you from about 25 feet back, waiting for you to get off your machine because you got frustrated, and they go in and try to get the bonus that you've kind of built up in there that didn't
come. They see that jackpot about to hit, and you leave right before it happens.
That's why I don't leave until I mean, it's tough to leave. If you think it's going to be a winner next, but yeah, it's a tough game, tough battle.
Yeah, some people don't want to leave, but they run out of money.
Yep. And then somebody, when they say the seat's warm, right? Oh, then somebody was just on this, and you could look and it's 0. That's it.
That's some predatory behavior. That's fucked up.
I've hit a couple of slots. I mean, I think the denominations, you gotta have higher. You can't just be at the pennies, right? And just kind of expect to really cash. So you gotta have, at least you gotta pay at least $1 or $2, a couple of dollars a spin.
Shout out to Rambling Gambler over on Kick.
Yeah, I like that.
Here it is. I'm going to play some Riverside
Gambler.
here.
I like that because, you got the Grambling Rambler. I know they're the Tigers, but they're if you're familiar with the famous NFL NFL music, NFL Films song, Ramblin' Man from Grambling. I sing it, but it's a instrumental.
Oh,
you know what it is. Da 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 ba da ba da 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 da. You know that that's a famous.
Oh, yeah, I know that one. It's like battle cry. Exactly.
Rambling Man from Grambling.
Oh, I know that song. That's awesome.
If anybody out there knows the man, Sam Spence, he's the man behind all those NFL songs. I love those old NFL songs here.
Yeah, NFL films, like you're right, Ramon. I mean, they just have a whole like vault of those old, I mean, you're talking the old beats and everybody that had it, even like in the 1960s.
Reed over Honey Badger, Razor.
Jaden Reed with a big catch for about 37 yards.
Oh, did I just get the
To
receiving
the
yards?
Saints' 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Packers.
Oh,
They hand it off, and they pick up about 3.
I had his receiving yards tonight.
Honey
I
Badger.
thought about him having the longest reception in the game, so I should have
Jaden
bet
Reed
that.
has 2 catches, 42 yards.
Oh, I think it's just under. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That was a 37-yard gain.
Damn, Reed. Yeah, I said in my, I mean, they're up 24-0, but in my analysis, he's a dynamic, kind of versatile. He could rush it too. He had 3 carries last game also, and they haven't had to use him like that at all. That wasn't going to be in the game plan tonight.
Is Jim rocking the Matt LaFleur haircut? Our boy Jimbo, fanatical Jim.
Oh man, that sucks. I had Reed over 43.5, so he's going to need another catch. We'll see. Come on, here we go. So did
Also,
Fanatical Jim went to the
another
Raptors
first down
game?
by Wicks.
Yeah, still gonna need another. I'm gonna need another 1 or 2 here to end the profit on these plays.
I mean, I'll take the Kraft touchdown now. I doubt it's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Have you kept an eye on Musgrave at all? There, I see these talking about these pass catchers. This list they're showing on screen. I know Musgrave Razor was kind of questionable and ended up making this game tonight. They do need him moving forward, so I imagine he came out by now.
Yeah, he said he was only thrown to once.
Okay,
He's got no catches.
that's what when I saw he was going to try to make the game, I'm like, why?
Right?
Hey, Dallas 3-1 here, Mikey.
Thought we cashed the Nashville spot, boys.
Oh, here we go, Mike. Nice.
One of these come across the finish line for us. Cheers, you fellas.
There's your Wicks. He just got his yards, did he?
Yeah, Ramon was on Wick's yards, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just got him.
Over 17.5, Ramon? What was it?
Did he get another reception? Because I didn't think that one.
I think Jeff just said he got one.
It looked like it.
He got to catch a couple of plays ago. I might be behind you guys.
I'm probably behind.
I literally need one more catch from from a bunch. I mean, of course I need Kraft touchdown here, so it's gonna be
Wicks
crazy.
has 3 catches, 13 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one more here.
Yeah, you're gonna need one more.
You might get it though. I mean, they're obviously moving on this drive here and trying to just, take up the clock, get this one over with, and get us out of here.
3rd and 4, the pass was to Wicks, but it's incomplete.
Does feel like the way we previewed this game, one of the easier predictions of the year, but easy call, right?
Ramon, do the books offer individual teams to not score a touchdown? I remember they used to do that, but not anymore. I don't see it on FanDuel or DraftKings.
Yeah, I go to some faraway places. I do see
under 0.5 touchdowns team total. Is that wild? I mean, it could happen here. It's probably plus 1,000 or something. Yeah.
How much time is left in that Dallas Stars game?
Well, it's still 1 minute left in the second period here.
Oh, it's
I'm showing end of the second.
McManus building
field goal. Let's get this Jawan Johnson touchdown at the end here. That'd be awesome for the Saints. Doubt it. Oh, that's a cool elevator right there at Lambeau Field.
Razor, if anything for McMahon, try to point out some flaws of the Packers for Razor. I mean, the kicking game wasn't great. McManus feels like a guy that if he can get some momentum here and settle down a little bit with this Packers kicking game, he's had a couple good games here. So maybe they found their option here.
Yeah, because they had Crosby, and he was clutch for so many years. Oh, but then he had like 2 straight years where he just kept missing. But yeah, they brought in McManus, and he's been solid this year.
Yeah, sometimes it takes these veteran kickers, just a different team too, to just get right back into it and only miss if they can only miss like a couple field goals a year, that's a win.
Yeah, he came from he was at Denver forever.
Titans or something? Oh, okay, Denver. That's it.
And then he played Jacksonville for 1 year.
Yeah, I recognize the name for sure.
Want to leave Denver?
Yeah, I mean, probably get. Oh yeah, the altitude. That's it. Yeah.
Well, and
Mile high.
Yeah, and he brought in his own guy. He brought in his old kicker from New Orleans to kick for him now. There in Denver. So.
Ramon, it's funny. I know you were talking old school before. It was Mortensen was like my favorite kicker, the lefty from the Saints for many years. He was really a classic kicker.
Shout out to my dad in the building over on Kick.
Bernie.
Shout out to Bernie.
Oh, what's up, Bernie?
Where's my glass to Bernie? Let's go. Let's find.
It about makes sense that the team total was set at 28 and they're at 27 right now.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time for New Orleans to just kind of. We'll see. Maybe we can get a turnover here. Maybe they'll just be out there chucking it. I think I can look to this at least this Rattler over 200, under 203 yards, whatever it was. What has he got? 125 or something right now.
By the time I went to take it, it was not on the board. So shout out to you. Getting it.
Shout out to Keith each and every drive with the membership over
Mackey gets
on YouTube.
Hell yeah. I got all platforms covered now, boys. Here we go.
And we have a guest.
Oh, nice.
We got our guy, Subhuman Gaucho, in the building. What up, Sub?
Oh, what's up, gang? How's everybody doing?
We're about to do a shot with you, Sub.
We're not doing as good as the Packers, but we're doing good, my friend.
Yeah, they fucking crushed tonight.
Waiting for you to come save the show here, Sub.
His name is Sub.
Yeah, 27-0 shutout. You got to say, Razor doesn't look much better than that, huh?
Cheers
I was
to
saying that,
Keith, each and every try with a gifted sub. Cheers.
Cheers.
I was saying it. I think it was. Was that on the Saturday stream when we were watching football? But I was saying Packers could be a tough out in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, you did say that, Sub. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Eagles will take care of them.
Yeah, we talked about how the NFC North was the best division.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everyone on this panel agreed.
Except
I mean,
Mike.
actually,
They didn't.
Disagreed.
It's not true.
Nah, yeah, I can't broker any disagreement with that. I mean,
Saints are not even going to score a point tonight. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, as rough a spot as the Saints are in, the Packers looked pretty darn good. How'd you boys do?
Dale, I see your question there. Ramon can probably answer that. He says, "Who was the kicker that wore a wooden shoe?"
Oh yeah, of course.
I've heard this before.
Oh, I'll give you a second then, because this is my guy. He's from Southern California originally. So go ahead. I'll give you.
Damn. I don't know it. Yeah, I know who you're talking about though. I think. Yeah.
I've heard it, but don't know the name.
Yeah, I've heard the story. Yep.
Go ahead, Ramon.
I'm trying to think. What was? Oh gosh, I'm trying to.
Oh man, who is it? Yeah.
Because he had,
because he wore the.
He had the record field goal
or something. Not
Tom Dempsey.
Yeah.
Tom Dempsey.
Yeah.
I was close up.
Rushia jumps in with Tom Dempsey.
Actually, oh, great job, Rushia. Yeah. He's from Oceanside, California. And, for the longest time, he kicked the longest. He had a 63-yarder. It was the record until we got in kind of the modern era.
Mortensen. I was just talking about Mortensen. I think broke that record, Ramon.
Now, was it a wooden shoe? Because I remember there was a shoe.
He had half of a foot, Razor. He had half of a foot actually, and the shoe was kind of formed around his, and it may have been made of something other than shoe material. Which maybe was it legal to do it? I guess back then. What are you going to say? Hey, buddy, get off! You only got half a foot. Get off the field.
I guess it's now it would probably be illegal.
And if you look at the shoe, it's like almost like a block of wood. Like if you didn't hit it straight, it's probably going to go off to the side.
Well, today it probably wouldn't be wood, right? It'd probably be some fancy, prosthetic foot or something.
Yeah, and back in that day, again, that's how it was. And he only had half an arm, one of his arms too. I think it was a birth defect actually on both of those.
Wow.
He had half of an arm and half of a foot.
Talk about overcoming odds, huh? And who gave that kid a chance?
Yeah, for real, right?
Yeah. I think him to go a professional football
remember this
player.
back in the late 70s, early 80s, there was a rash of kickers that came onto the scene that were kicking field goals barefoot. They all thought this was the option to eliminate the shoe. You could get the feel. Of course, didn't work, Jeff, in those cold weather games. It wasn't as cool, to be a barefoot
You can't use the wooden boot at that point.
Yeah, right.
in December. But there was Tony Franklin was the best. He was a record-setting kicker at the University of Texas. But there were other barefooted kickers at the time. I believe more than one in the NFL, maybe two or three. But they were all in the college scene for sure. Imagine that, going out there and kicking barefoot.
I'm surprised that was even allowed. I mean, even back in the day.
I don't know. You're really going to tell the guy with half a foot he can't play? That's just
there was no
discrimination, Jeff.
Yeah, there was no ADA back then, right? They were like, get out of here, kid.
Yeah, they didn't give a crap back then, exactly.
So Bernie says it there. He had only one finger on one hand. Okay, I might have been off a little bit with for some reason I was thinking of Ray Wershing when you were asking me the name, the old 49er kicker. But
wait, is that true? He had half a foot and only had one finger on one hand?
No, I thought he actually had half of
Welcome to the Strain Razor.
An arm. I'm going to look him up, actually. Make sure I got it right when I said Oceanside, because I know he's from San Diego. Born in Milwaukee. There, and you can see, you could see if you look at his Wikipedia. He went to San Diego High School in Encinitas and Palomar College, a legendary junior college out here. But yeah, you see, his right arm was basically off at the. He was born with no toes on his right foot and no fingers on his right hand, according to this Wikipedia entry.
Wow, that's tough cards to get dealt with.
And he kicked the 63-yard field goal that he kicked, Keith, stood as the record in the NFL for 40 years.
You think it was the Bordson? I think Bordson, the guy I was just talking about, actually broke a record like that. I think I forget his first name, but Mordson for the lefty kicker for the Saints.
It's tough
Shout
now
out
to
to
even.
Flea Mathis in the building. What up, Flea?
And we're actually 3 likes away from shot time. So let's get it to 150. We got 147. So hit that like button between Sports Money and Razor Sharp Picks.
Yeah, Morton Anderson. You're thinking of.
Thanks, Morton. How could I forget that first name?
Well, you're thinking of the legendary. He just passed away. The reporter, Chris Mortensen, I think maybe.
Oh yeah. ESPN, yeah.
You know who my favorite guy was? Passed away a few years ago. He always used to come to shout out, teasing me about their managing a restaurant, 15 years, a sports bar. It was a great sports bar back in the 90s. And John Clayton used to come to cover the Chargers. And every year he'd come into the restaurant and he'd sit with me there, and he'd get a hot dog. We had gourmet hot dogs.
Just a cool guy, man. Yeah.
This guy, right? He did the famous commercial where he rocks.
I saved
Mom,
it.
I'm done with my segment. He does the rock.
Yeah. And then he gets a Chinese food on the bed. It's the best thing. I think it's like top 5 video I've ever seen in my life. Ma, I'm done with my segment.
He was a straight-laced guy. He actually took care of me. I got to know him pretty well. He was actually taking care of his wife, who was had MS for many years. He was telling me about it, and
cool guy.
he was still working his job. But that commercial was just a legendary commercial where he he looks like he's wearing a suit, but it's actually, and again, it's all
it's a clip-on.
Whips it off and then rocks out to Slayer or somebody like that.
Oh yeah, he's just like, and then he has a Chinese with the noodles, the lo mein. He's like, Ma, I'm done with my segment. That's it. It's a great line. Ma.
He later said in interviews, Keith, that because he was a rock and roll fan, he was a big time rock and roll fan.
It was like that dark, like
funny, right? Because you wouldn't think he'd be a guy who liked like classical music or something, but. He said that later on in his life, he got to meet bands because of that commercial, especially Slayer.
Oh, that was like early on kind of YouTube's too. It was like that got a huge amount of following and views. So I agree. It was it just was really well done. ESPN used to do all those with like the celebrities and stuff, but this was just him, just kind of his in a bedroom and then saying, I'm done with my skit.
Keith, Razor, I think that was my shot with Wicks there.
Another incomplete pass that he should have caught.
Sucks. I need the Dobbs.
And I think you're saying that, it did look like it might have got deflected, but still.
Yeah, it did get deflected, but that still should have been caught.
Yeah,
More than time, they might go for it here, though.
I think that's some of the problems Wicks has been having, right?
Yeah.
Inconsistency, right? It just like comes down to growth. Is he only 24? I think though. I think so. He's young.
I'm going to get the sweep here on this.
Buck.
I think I'm going to go.
Good though. I would keep him around. Yeah.
3-0 on the morning steam with my football picks today, and 3-0 with the premiums with my football picks today. So felt like it's pretty good there with football today.
Well done, Ramon. That's excellent.
Crushed it.
We got 4th and 2, but the Packers are going for it. They got Willis in the game. Jordan Love is out. He's in shotgun.
Wicks or Dobbs? Exactly.
Back to pass. He throws it to the right, and it is caught for a Packers first down. It's not to Wicks. It is to Jaden Reed.
Oh, I think I just nice. I just cashed the Reed yards. Let's go. Nice.
Jaden Reed with a big catch puts him at the 10-yard line, maybe the 8.
I needed that.
Going to be
now
first and goal.
6 yards. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, and here's the deal for all those players, right? I mean, they either need to score. They can't run the clock out here, and they can't get a first down. So we'll see. They'll probably just run the ball on the line of scrimmage 3 times, maybe give McManus another shot out there. Let's see if they get to the end zone.
First and goal, they hand it off, and he's down to the 2.
Oh, I was so lucky to catch that. Oh, man,
let's go, awesome. Touchdown.
What, did McManus already kick one? Is that where they had?
Jaden over 8 yards, Mike. There. Let's go.
Need 2 more points. Let's go, baby.
McManus, he's got 2 field goals already.
I told you, Saints can't cover slot receivers. They can't cover them. Remember that in the future.
We got 2nd and goal.
Oh man, I catched a couple tonight. Not bad.
The Packers, they hand it off, and he's going to be down to the 1.
Oh, give me this Kraft touchdown now, late. That'd be awesome.
Awesome.
Imagine this.
Push. Let's go, tush push.
With Kraft.
3rd and goal. At the 1.
Can't believe the Saints tonight, man. Crazy.
That was a handoff to Wilson. Packers, 3rd and goal, 2:50 left. They hand it off, and it's close. What's the call on the field? It is a touchdown.
Is that going to be Brooks again?
Wilson.
Oh, it's Wilson. Okay.
Okay.
Damn it, Razor.
Brooks. Oh, there's Wilson. Damn.
Yeah, I was at a Christmas party most of the evening there, but me and the boys were watching the first half. Man, we all hammered Josh Jacobs under rushing yards about halfway through the second quarter,
Oh, okay.
and it was on the drive where Brooks ended up getting the touchdown. And as soon as Brooks got the touchdown, it immediately dropped to like 20 yards or something like that. Went all the way down to like 90.
Oh yeah, they clipped it quick.
Yeah, that was kind of the sign. Like he's
Smart. Look, though, did you get in before they got that? Wow.
There's your
Oh,
team
yeah,
total
no,
over, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
No, I
sure.
wish
Yeah, catch a couple right now. Not
Over
bad.
I wish
betters
I
in the
would've been
teaser
never there.
are frightened right now. 36,
Cash that
36
and,
and a half.
The second half -6.5 for your boys there, Green Bay.
What's your
Is looking
teaser
good.
over, Jeff? What do you need?
37.5. It's not going to hit.
So you need a touchdown by the Saints here.
Yeah.
You're asking for a lot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never
No,
know. I
passing
mean, you got the
touchdown.
2-minute warning. You
A
got all
passing
3
touchdown
timeouts.
from the Saints, that would be huge. Let's go.
Yeah, you got the 2-minute warning, all 3 timeouts. So it's like the bet comes down for you, Jeff.
No. In all fairness, it's a wash because I got 6.5 for Green Bay in the second half. So that
No, I'm
kinda
pretty
covers
sure
it.
my same game parlay needs that scenario.
I don't think my books offer the teasers anymore. I know that they're shutting them down more and more.
Did anybody take the alternate team total for New Orleans under a half? That would have been a sharp look.
He's talking about that. Oh, he's talking about the touchdown under half.
I talked about the team total over. The under was like -17.5. I couldn't believe I just didn't crush that. Something like that. It was wild.
Razor,
I was watching
Green Bay
Pregame.
would
Mike
be huge.
said Packers and under on a teaser. I think he gave Ari there.
That's right, Ramon. Thank you.
That was a good kickoff. All right, so Saints are gonna hold on to the ball.
Now the question's going to be the over
We're trying to
bettors.
stay on the goddamn network here, Mike.
Yeah, but Jeff is looking for a touchdown here.
I'm looking for a pick 6 out of Green Bay. Let's go, baby.
Oh, okay. I'm rooting for you at this point. Yeah.
All right, boys, we got the third
Got that
period
ring
start,
going.
and Dallas Stars up 3-1 over the Utah Hockey Club. We need
Okay.
Dallas and under 6 for that plus 208. Let's cap off a big night. It's been a big night so far. We're going
I'm
to cash
also in
this.
the under there, Mr. Mike.
Hawaii's up 17-9 right now.
And hopefully this show ends soon because I have a date with Travis Hunter's fiance.
Oh yeah. All right. Well,
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Live on Instagram. Shout out to my family and friends watching tonight on Facebook.
I mean, you got a lot of views coming in from Facebook, right, Ramon? That's perfect.
I always send my show to. I mean, I'm so thankful to have all the great members of the chat and you got on the different shows as well. But how come when I put my shows on, nobody says like, "Hi, Ramon." Like, how are you? We haven't, I guess my family doesn't like sports, really, believe it or not. So.
Oh wow, surprise!
Yeah, shout out to the gifted memberships you got today, Ramon.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna have
My
to
mom,
do
my
that
mom,
next
my late mom,
time.
shout out mom. She liked sports. So she took her son to all the sporting events. I think she liked the beer prices, but
That's right. God, I think I remember you telling me a story where you included that a little tidbit.
yeah, she liked to go to the games, and I was just good to go to the game. I didn't know what was going. They like beer, all right? Beer and ball games.
Can't argue with that.
Speaking of beer, shout out to the Bush Light. Drinking some Bush Light tonight.
Oh yeah, look at you, man.
And I think Razor, I think he sent the bartender home. Spent half the people in the bar left because of this game was so bad.
Shout out to Keith! Each and every stride with the gifted membership on Kick, and it goes to Tam Barbie. You know
No
what that
shit,
means?
damn
We
Team
get to
Barbie.
head to the bar. We get to head to the
Ah, nice.
She is
bar.
still around.
Team Barbie.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Cheers to everybody in the chat. We'll take another shot.
Let's get it going.
Fucking go.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm so glad to support you all on all platforms and everybody in the chat. So let's do a shot here. Been a great time. Catch a couple of props, so let's go.
Cheers, gang.
Let's go. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already.
That's so fun at the bar right there. There you go.
Guillermo says the Saints team total was 13 and a half.
Oh, 13 and a half. I thought it was 17 and a half. Wow. So 13 and a half. Could you imagine?
I was sprinkling on it live here at 6.5. Had some plus money, so let's see what happens.
Oh, here we go.
Over
might
6
get
and
a
1.
late
Got the
touchdown
2-minute
here.
warning. Got all the
Just a little fun. Just a little sprinkle on the nugget at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, the
hurt
Saints,
anyone.
they've only been shut out once in the last 369 games.
I mean, look,
Did you
they
make a
can't
play
even
just now,
complete
Mike?
that.
Yeah, I had the over 6.5 team total for the Saints. We'll see what happens. It's not.
Oh, I thought you made a play just now on something.
Oh, I
no,
think they
no.
did.
It was
Okay,
just,
okay.
just this.
I wonder why. I've been sending out a lot of tweets during the game, and I haven't had any replies from Jeff or Mr. Scumbag himself. No replies yet. Still waiting. They're quiet on X.
For
Oh.
what?
I mean, I've retweeted. Let me reply.
Well, no, everybody. I mean, X is where you get your news now. Everybody knows that.
I look at it like a little present, little treat when I'm done streaming with you boys live. I get to see all the fucking nonsense.
Notice.
You've heard of legacy media. I'm a legacy handicapper.
That's good.
Let's go. Let's get this fucking touchdown. Nobody cares. It helps Jeff's teaser over.
Yeah, let's get it.
To him. Ah.
I mean, it's an NFL team. You can't get shut out.
No, you can, and this is how you do it.
I know. I'm praying that they score for him. That's it.
Also, remember we talked about Andre Drummond being ejected for that Wemby flop?
Yeah.
The play was reviewed, and they let
you look at-
Andre back into the game.
Right, Razor. Did you look at that? That looked like a. That didn't look right. What was your takeaway? I think it was a. I think he was in the wrong there, right?
Oh, it was a girl ref, and she came out and she's like, "I fucked up. I fucked
Yeah,
up."
that's what I.
Oh,
okay,
I see it right now. Yeah.
I saw that, and I didn't know if that was for the Embiid injection or for Drummond. So it was a Drummond one that she said that.
Yeah.
I saw her, with the Embiid injection as well, but I did see that play, and I wasn't sure. But so I want to look at that again.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, like I said, I knew that was a Wemby. That was the biggest flop of all time. Oh, but they actually reviewed it, and they did let him stay in the game.
Okay.
They need to start giving technical fouls for a flop.
For real, that should be
Right. I mean, Oscar Award winners, right? At that point.
Yeah, if they
You
gave a
think
technical
so?
foul on the other side, it should be reversed.
Well,
Now
right.
the technical foul
Exactly,
should be
Razor.
on the other team.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
because these guys are supposedly so good at calling block charge, right? Something like the general public couldn't figure out with the naked eye. They're
Yeah.
probably just guessing as well.
Exactly.
Wemby had what was I saying? He had a huge night in blocks tonight. I'm trying to find it here now, but God, he might have had double digits.
Well, you will see that situation rarely in soccer where the judge awards a penalty kick for a penalty in the box, and then they go to the tape and review it, and they take the penalty off, and they give the flopper a yellow card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense,
Packers remaining schedule, they got the Vikings and the Bears, and they also flexed the Vikings and Packers game next week. They flexed it from 1 o'clock to the 4:30 game, and they moved the Eagles and Cowboys to 1 o'clock.
It makes sense. That really makes sense.
Good call, because with our holiday schedule, we only have two games.
Couldn't do anything else.
Yeah. Only two games in that
Cowboys
afternoon,
are out of it,
and the other one is the Dolphins and the Browns. So we're going to watch the Packers and the Vikings as the featured game this Sunday for sure.
Awesome.
Here in this one.
I mean,
4th and 6, it's a turnover on downs.
This was like a scrimmage for Green Bay tonight too. I mean, we've talked about that in analysis and handicapping. If a team like lays over a team like this, I mean, they're pretty rested at this point.
It's like a bye week they had here.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I know you said my Raiders razor, but it's all good. It happens. You got a professional team can rest like that. Not full tilt boogie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you got to think Jordan Love got some extra rest. The defense got some rest. Jacobs got some rest.
That's huge. So you think it's gonna be Packers and Rams? Is it?
$1,000 in my pocket. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter.
Oh shit! Well, we're gonna do a shot for
Big
that.
cash on that one.
We're doing a shot for that.
Whoa!
You want to do it now? I mean, it's 34-0 with a minute left. Let's do it. You want to do it? I mean, it's Razor's call, of course.
Shout out to Jeff Slaughter, the easiest $1,000 I've ever made. Let's fucking go. Shout out to the Packers, 11-4. We're gonna clinch the playoffs. We let the Detroit Lions beat us twice. You know they're not gonna beat us 3 times. Let's fucking go. Right, Sub?
I can't even
Hell
talk
yeah,
shit
man.
because I'd be pretty scared to go up against the Packers as a Lions fan. So I really can't even
The
talk
Saints
shit.
are the first team to be shut out this season. Wait till I tag Slaughter. Wait till I tag Slaughter in this one.
Oh, he does have social media. Let me see this.
Oh, yeah, he's got it. Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Team playing.
Shut down. Absolutely shut
Oh,
down.
grand. That's amazing.
Man, the Saints, the first team to be shut out this season. You know who that was against? The Green Bay.
out.
What? No
Packers.
shutouts all season long until tonight, Razor?
That's kind of bizarre,
How
right?
about that for fantasy football
That's
playoff
bizarre.
purposes? Whoever had Green Bay Packers left alive needed a big night, got a huge night. I can't imagine how many.
Wow.
Hey, remember
Killing the
Gamma
Saints in the fourth
Zertucci?
quarter.
You said you needed a big defensive stand by the Packers defense. Well, how's that for you, my friend?
There it is. There we go.
How is
Green
that
Bay.
for you?
Green Bay Packers are plus money against the Vikings.
Ooh, that's in
Crazy
in the
game
Bike
with-
Queens
Yeah, in the dome.
Minnesota. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you for joining us here for our Monday night unexpected football stream. Happy holidays to everybody as always. We are going to go around the horn before we head out of here. We'll start from my left and we'll go to the right. We'll start with Keith, each and every stride. What do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, my friend?
Thank you so much for having me, Razor, and everybody here on screen. I had a great time. Even a boring game, but we made the best of it right there, right? So shout out to everybody here and everybody in the chat. I cashed Reed's the over 43 and a half receiving yards. So glad to cash that one. I threw out a couple of player props on the line right there. Kind of a boring game, but I'm looking really forward to the Christmas slate here. It's going to be a great time and all the NBA action. And give me a follow, too, at Each Every Stride on X Twitter. I got the YouTube channel going on right now. I'm going to come out with more shorts and plays about the horses. So give me a follow at Each Every Stride on X Twitter. Thanks for the support.
Shout out to Keith, Each and Every Stride. Make sure you follow him over on X. Make sure you follow him on YouTube. And you never know, he might have a kit coming soon as well.
Oh, that's it.
Jeff, MMA Jeff, what do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, my friend?
Appreciate the stream. You can follow me at you can find me over on Sports Money, where we're rolling every Saturday, typically kicking ass. I was happy to cash the team total over for Green Bay tonight. Unfortunately, let a little down by Josh Jacobs not getting 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, the Saints did not come to play, but certainly go check out Sports Money. That's where it's at.
Let's go. Shout out to Sports Money. You can follow me, Razor Sharp Picks, on all social medias at Razor Sharp Picks. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, TikTok, Kick, all social medias. I won't be live until Friday. Friday we'll be live with Racing with Razor. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's head over to Subhuman. What do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, my friend?
Well, I'm real happy to catch the gang at the end of this one. Good to see everybody as always. Check me out at Sports Money, of course. I'll have some Boxing Day stuff up soon for the 26th. I have 3 bets. I'm pretty close to a 4th for EPL match day. We got 18 or 19. I can't remember. I'm going off the top of my head, but yeah, I got a bunch of shit for Thursday. And yeah, man, great to see everybody as always. Very Merry Christmas to everybody around these parts. I appreciate all you.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you as always. Ramon, what do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, my friend?
Oh, Razor, what was it? 4 months ago, we watched the Saints destroy the Cowboys, and we anointed the Saints a team that's going to surprise everybody this year. And here we were tonight, the worst game of the season. And somebody bet Packers going to the playoffs again. How would you think this team's not going to the playoffs? They've gone to the playoffs now 5 of the last 6 seasons. So join me. Look, I know we're running out of shows here, but you can count on me on the Sports Money Network. I'll be there tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, right here on the Sports Money Network. And hey, come on by Christmas morning while you're watching. You know you're going to be sitting there. Your kids, your grandkids, they're going to be opening the gifts. The TV's off. Just put your phone in. Put your headphone in. I'll go over the card with you on Christmas morning. It could just be our little secret here. You can listen to me talk about the card for that day with football and the basketball. So I'll be here this week. Mike's not he didn't say I had to do them. That's just the way I roll. I'll be here on those holidays for everyone tomorrow. I think we can say kind of a holiday on Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Really thankful. I'm thankful for the Sports Money Network. I'm thankful also, if I could just say right now, to those to the other folks that I've been with over this past year. But I've found a home here right now. I want to thank you, Mikey and Jeff. And I know we keep banging it a little bit, but you'll be amazed what we're going to have going next year here on the Sports Money Network. Yeah, probably going to get sick of me, but we're going to have more great coverage here on the Sports Money Network. And I'm just bummed we're not sticking around tonight because probably the best sports is yet to come. But I appreciate you, Razor. Go Packers.
Go, Pack, go is what Ramon says. Let's go. And man, hey, working on Christmas, that should be overtime. You should be paying over. You should be getting paid double. Time and a half. If I were you, that's what I expecting.
Like you told me, once we hit it big, we're going to be, a big studio. You'd be amazed what we got.
Yeah, not just the Sports Money hoodie, maybe a light in the background. You never know. You never know. Mike M. Pimp Slap Play of the Day is going to put a bow on the show. Give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Where can they find you? And what do you got for everybody, my friend?
Hell yeah, baby. Great night tonight. Great job. Everybody rocking with us here. The guys on screen. We got Ramon. We got Sub. We got the Cheesehead himself with a big shutout victory in our guy Razor Sharp Picks. MMA Jeffs. Keep rocking and rolling. You guys are soldiers, man. Thank you guys all for rocking with us tonight. Bottom line, we move forward. We continue to dominate 2025. Week away. You got to start asking yourself, how do you want to attack this new calendar year? And this crew here, look at all these boys. They are all going to help you figure out how to maximize your bankrolls. Love you guys, man. Thanks to everybody for hanging out with us tonight. What a tremendous job. The Packers, they nuked them. Shout out to the Cheesehead himself there in the center. Shout out on behalf of Razor Sharp Picks and on behalf of Sports Money. Thanks to all you guys rocking with us today. We appreciate all you guys.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in chat. Hit the like button down below. And we will see you next Thursday. Unexpected Monday show. Hey, you never know. You might see us next Monday as well. Happy holidays to everybody. I'm Razor Sharp Picks. We got Jeff, Keith, Sub, Ramon, and the Pimp Slap Play of the Day. Cheers to everybody.